blurriness or whatever. With
No,
like
it was
20.
the cloak. It was the lesser cloak that gives you a twenty
Yeah,
percent mischance.
yeah, the blurriness one. Yeah,
Oh, cloak of displacement.
Yeah,
yeah,
the lesser cloak of displacement.
yeah,
I think the lesser one's called cloak of displacement. I think the greater one is called like cloak of
yeah.
something else. I don't know. I know it. I know what cloak you're talking about.
So
Or
pretty
Victor's
much
has
I'm just
one.
so pretty much I'm just gonna sell that one for like 24K.
Um,
Is that 50% of its value?
I
Okay,
think that's 100% of its value.
true enough.
I mean, you can sell it at the market at the
You can
trade
get
post. So.
you can
Are we
get
still?
60% always.
Are all of you still level 16?
Yes.
Everybody but me.
Did I tell you about the item we
Sorry.
found at the new manor?
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
another
the
thing,
EXP to gold, the gold EXP item. He knows for sure.
I don't think he does.
Did I tell you about
don't
that,
know
Joker? Oh yeah, that's right. It happened before. I
It
thought
doesn't
of.
really matter. I can make use of it.
I know. What I'm meaning is, let's put it this way: for every level they go up, they get 1d4 days exhaustion, and it's for NPCs, not people, or not players.
Alright.
It's 1 gold for 5 experience. You spend 1 gold, you buy 5 experience. When they go up a level, they get tired, and they can't do it again for a
It's
couple
because
days.
as they're and you can't use the machine if you're exhausted or fatigued, but essentially it just puts them in essentially a simulation of
I see.
things.
I
It's
guess
like
we
the
need
Eternal Blade
I guess,
thing.
I guess we need an undead PC then.
Or
undead
just
NPC then.
anyone who knows Ironheart Surge, just saying.
Or you could just let them rest for a fucking day after they use it, or after they gain a level.
Right, resting, resting, just Ironheart Surge that
Just
like a man.
Like with fucking.
If only there was a natural way to remove fatigue and exhaustion.
Too bad there isn't.
Yeah, there is. It's called 8 hours of rest.
That's too many hours. I don't have that many hours. All right, let's get going. What are we doing?
Yeah. So I will say one of the funniest items that Nash got out of the buckets or the pots, a visor that allows you to pop out your eyeballs and use them as
I got a bunch
basically
of weird
security
items.
devices.
What did he say?
Talk about
Oh,
the weird items that I got out of the pots.
Amy, please.
Wait, what? Oh, my
You
bad.
turn off
sorry.
your struck.
Sorry.
Continue, Cerberus.
So, we'll do the house first because I think that'll be the quickest to get out of the way. Did they also inform you of the battle they saw?
No, we did not.
I do not
We
believe
saw
so.
Mordekaiser fuck some chick up.
Oh, shit. So Mordecai
Literally
the
one
chick-
shot her.
Okay, then.
Oh yeah, by the way, the chick that got eaten was a champion of Demacia.
Yeah, may have burned my bridge with Demacia. We might be able to salvage it, but probably not.
Alright.
So essentially, Lavinia told them that while she was still hunting you guys, she had come across a Demacian champion, and as they were starting to fight, the Demacian champion had the ability to essentially steal power from the person they were fighting.
I see.
And Lavinia said as soon as she started to cast a spell, the person got right up on them and was able just to take a chunk of her power. And she thought that that power would slowly like just burn off and fade away, but it didn't. But she was still kind of in a way connected to that person and could
Okay.
track their movements. So she told the party where they were, The party tracked them.
Even showed us a scrying of it.
Right. And as soon as the party got there, it was right in the middle of like a champion challenge.
Which, when we did the scrying, it was they were murdering bandits, and she cast. By the way, she cast Hellball.
Which was an ability
That
she
was
had.
the pet.
Yeah, that's the ability she had taken from Lavinia, is to be able to cast Hellball.
Of all
by
the
the way-
powers you could have taken, you took that. All right.
Yeah. Also, your character would have gotten a link being basically telling you, "Hey, keep an eye on Lavinia. She just had them crazy eyes for a second."
I mean, all of our sense motive checks turned up negative, so but she is acting weird.
Yeah,
I got a nat 20.
they brought
Nat 20s don't do anything on
yeah.
opposed checks. They don't mean anything.
Essentially, the party didn't interfere with the duel. The one chick threw the Hellball at Mordekaiser, who made it very plain that he took zero evasive action whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And then essentially just provoked
No damage.
the chick on him as he slowly walked towards her. So she did it again.
I see.
And then I believe she cast like maximized unicorn arrow on him, which didn't move him at all. And I didn't roll the dice because I didn't want to spoil what his stuff is. But the party had essentially like begged Mordekaiser to not kill her. But
Well, you say party, it was literally just Nash and Caloris.
yeah,
Honestly, it's mostly Cloris. I think Nash acted on my behalf, but it was mostly Cloris.
yeah. So essentially, when he swung the mace, because he was much bigger than she was,
Much bigger.
he hit
He was
her
gargantuan.
and essentially just smashed her into the ground, breaking most of her bones.
Bruh.
And but she was alive. He essentially just put her into negative HP. And then the party had to move quickly to try and steal the body.
We kidnapped her.
Understandable.
There was another lady there from Demacia that could create barriers.
Known as the best barrier user.
I see.
Also known as Nash counter.
She was
Yeah.
obnoxious, but
Nash
obnoxious,
tried
but,
like
like-
3 times to try to kill her and was unsuccessful.
she was obnoxious. But like clearly, like this was a losing strategy for her. Like she was just running away, protecting herself. Like I'd have gotten her on a long enough timeline.
She's known as someone who's an extremely defensive person,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
she needs a partner to be offensive
yeah, exactly. Like
because she can
All she
protect
was doing-
herself and someone else, but she cannot.
literally, all she was doing was buying time. She
Yeah.
was just stalling, just hopelessly.
Bruh.
And when I say hopelessly, I mean like it was hopeless. Like she was gonna get dunked. It's just a matter of time.
Mama. Good.
And then they brought it back here and it essentially let Lavinia devour the lady using her ability.
She,
I see.
which,
We also kidnapped some ladies in black.
well, we didn't kidnap them.
Oh,
You convinced her to give them to us.
sorry. I negotiated the terms of the enemy's surrender, and it included them giving us the ladies in black.
Because she was fighting to try to not let them take the sword lady.
Which,
but,
by the way, Lupin, you would be proud of our Victus. He stayed the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
Well,
Arvik just wanted
good.
nothing to do with that kidnapping.
Good.
Because it was a shit show as soon as it started because, oh, champions! Because I was like,
Ah,
if she's a champion, we need to rethink our strategy. And everybody's like, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then they kidnap the bitch.
Look, you need to stop acting so lawful, okay? You have a level of barbarian, all right? That's
I'm not
lawful
being
talk.
lawful. I'm being smart.
That's lawful talk right there. You're adhering to the laws of the land. No, you do whatever you want, whenever you want.
Okay, let me just say this.
I will indeed do exactly whatever I want. What I want to do is follow the law at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. My character is chaotic. Sometimes he'll do stuff like self-preservation. Sometimes he'll do stuff like sacrifice himself because, hey, my family's about to die.
Feels like the least chaotic of the chaotic characters in this party.
Yeah.
I will say that like Cloris did an act of good of trying to rush things up because she knew that like one of the ladies was going to have to be sacrificed to heal her.
Yes, that was an act of good.
But like, which is one reason why she was in a rush. Because if we didn't take her back, one of those ladies in black was going to die.
Mm-hmm.
And every time she just thinks about it, she kind of thinks of Mira and how we saved her. So that's kind of one reason why she interrupted very fast because everyone else was just talking while Cloris was slowly moving the character. I was like, oh shit. And I had to just like fly over there and knock
Because
speed.
the first thing when she saw Cloris flying over, the lady put a dimensional lock in that area.
Yeah.
So Cloris went over and tried to grab her and teleport it. Teleport failed. So
I didn't teleport. I tried to go over there, and she did dimensional lock. I did a spell crap, realized she did a dimensional lock, and thus couldn't teleport.
Oh yeah, and then you
And
went
Nash
30 feet in the air.
instantly fucking jumped the bitch.
Yeah,
I didn't know what the spell was. I don't have spellcraft.
but
Once she
they
jumped
found out the
once-
hard
I
way.
saw this lady cast a spell at Cloris, and I was like, no. Lupin will be mad at me if I let anything happen to Cloris.
You're correct.
But they
So
went
I went and I punched a bitch.
yeah, so they went 30 feet in the air and tried to teleport, which it failed. And then they tried to yell at me like, "What? Dimensional lock only has a radius of 20 feet." I'm like, "Yeah, maybe she added something to it." And they're like, "Oh, she did fucking widen spell."
Okay. Anyway, I believe we have gone over all previous events now.
Yes.
Yeah, and then it's like so there's a reasons why. So then everyone, and then afterwards people wanted to retcon the whole thing. And I'm just like, I mean, not the whole thing.
I didn't want to retcon the whole thing. I don't like how what happened with Lavinia, like just eating this chick's soul because like Nash was with the ladies in black at the time, so I couldn't object. But like I really wanted to object. Like I wanted to see if there was another way to do this, because I know Lavinia didn't have another way to get her power back. But that woman might have been able to give it back, and we didn't explore those avenues.
Give it back along with her life.
I
Wait,
already posted in the Oops channel why Iosis essentially let that happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I personally, I think there were other avenues we could have explored that we didn't, and that's why I was a little upset. But
That's very
at the end of the day, there's always the chance that we would have wasted our retcon token and then just been back in this exact same position with nothing being different. So that's why we decided not to.
Which is also the whole thing is just like Nash was. I felt like Nash was more on Lavinia's side than someone else's side. Like that's because like right when this thing happened, he just teleported to Lavinia himself. He didn't even hear me out.
That's because I didn't know what was going on. But would have been in Nash's character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But I
that's
still
just
would have
not
wanted to
fair.
explore other options before going through with it. But I couldn't because I was with the ladies in black. Speaking of which, did the other lady in black use the key? Or does she want to learn Ironheart Surge?
She is questioning what she wants to do with her life.
But it's been days. Does she want to remain a lady in black?
This is all this person has known all of their life.
Okay. I mean, I guess I kind of didn't give the first woman a choice.
Yeah, Nash also has essentially let Demacia know that you guys have a key that can undo the necklaces. Because
Exactly.
he used
Good
it
going,
right in
Nash.
front of one of the Demacian representatives.
That woman was gonna die. I had to use it.
No.
She was walking towards the thing.
She was walking towards the thing. But we could have teleported sooner than that.
Couldn't teleport then. No, that was what I did on my first turn. My
No,
surprise
Nash-
action was the punch,
Yeah,
and then my
Nash-
very first turn was the key.
Yeah, Nash
The woman
was
was there.
was correct to do that because it only takes a full round action to do the prayer.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Cool. Okay, my bad. My
I
bad.
had to. That woman, she would have died if I hadn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Nash had two choices. It was either knock that lady out or use the key on her.
She had a dumb barrier that I still don't know how it works.
No, I meant the lady in black.
Oh yeah, okay.
You could like that was the
Yeah, I
only
mean, I
other
guess I
option.
could have just punched the lady in back in the face, but it's a little rude.
Look, I'm sure you're nice, but go to sleep. Bonk.
Here's the issue with everything. The only issue I have is the fact that I wish I wish I was able to use, if I had more foresight, I would have like put a big ass wall around us, so like barely no one could see what the fuck was going on. But I didn't get to do that, and so everyone had to see what's gonna happen. And
That
yeah,
happened all kind of suddenly,
yeah, it really did.
which is
But-
pretty realistic, I think.
It
Personally,
was pretty realistic. That's why at the end of the day, even though it sucked, I don't really think we should retcon it because it was just like it wasn't perfect, but a mission done in one session.
yeah, I'm the
Imagine
one who
that.
put out the idea to retcon it, but I can also perfectly understand why people didn't want to. But anyways, can we do today's thing?
Yeah, sorry.
Hope so.
We spent a lot of time talking about previous sessions, which is fine because Joker wasn't here.
All right. So, you guys,
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
bless you.
Sorry.
How do you bless you once? Damn.
Oh, it-
Why she coughed the second time?
I didn't even sneeze. I just coughed. Okay, that was just fake, man.
Yeah.
So, did you guys want to find Osbert, who's currently wandering around your estate?
Oh, well, I assume
Or-
Lupin would know where he was at,
To
since Lupin has been at the estate the whole time.
Lupin has not been at the estate the whole time.
Lupin's definitely been here the whole time. He didn't have anything to do.
or do you guys
No, he's
want
not been
to
the whole time.
hear Arvictus out?
What's Arvictus?
My character would have told everybody we need to have an emergency meeting.
Oh, about
Okay.
what?
Something important.
I mean, you don't. Nash doesn't know this is in the mental link.
I'm home.
I
at
know,
the
my
moment,
character would have
so-
told him in person because he's right there.
And I
Oh,
would have
okay.
asked you what the meeting's
I'm home
about.
at the moment, so
Well, as soon as possible. My character would have said something important because this involves some weird talent my family has
Okay.
that
Conference
comes in
room.
handy.
Sure thing. Conference room, or somewhere else.
Yes.
Or were you gonna
Conference
just
room.
leave Feely, everybody out there in
Oh,
the
no.
middle of the
Bring
field?
Bring them all back, of course.
That sounds like a waste of teleportation and stuff.
You guys have
It's the
plenty of
next
them.
day.
I mean, how about this? Can we have this when they're done with their Can we just have a meeting when I teleport them back when they're finished doing the champions?
I vote for this
I
meeting
would
to happen.
prefer before that, but if it must be after, okay.
Yeah, I vote after.
Yeah, I think it might be. Can you just tell us, like, give us a heads up about what's going on?
My character would basically turn to you, Caloris, and while speaking out loud and in the mental link, because I know Lupin isn't there. You remember how on my mother's side there's seers, and on my father's side it's basically divinity, correct?
Yes. Yes.
I had a nightmare, and it's of the future.
What's the nightmare?
As give me a second. I have to put it up.
Look at Discord.
Yeah.
Look at Discord.
Because I assume we were traveling, or sleeping at night outside since, we were traveling a few days.
Yeah.
My character would tell you, in the nightmare, and I'll read it verbatim. You would see foggy images of your allies, unable to tell whom it is rise to become champions. The celebration is had over your newly established country, but shortly after the celebration, you would feel ominous winds cross over your lands. A boat on the horizon. On the boat would contain what felt like something, parentheses, S, so something, that were horrifyingly powerful. In your dream, you would feel yourself attempt to use your power scouter, which I love that you named it that.
It's all. I had an original name for it, but y'all never called it that. Y'all just called it the Power Scouter. So I started calling it the Power Scouter.
It pretty much is. But it's the soul gauge. I remember that. But causing you to immediately wake up and puke beside your bed. A massive migraine would ensue, but you fight to recall what you saw. It would take some time. After calming your nausea, you would be able to get a vague picture of a silhouette. Ears sticking out, he edited it.
Yeah, once you discover what it was.
Yeah. Originally, what my character thought was horns turned out to be ears sticking out of its head and a tail. But it was all you could recall at that moment. I recalled even harder.
I had him roll a percentile to see if he could picture anything else.
Mm-hmm.
What my character could make out was definitely not horns, but definitely ears. And his tail was actually 9. And my character came to the assumption this was a male kitsune.
I see.
And you want to know where they were coming from? The direction I guessed? The Shadow Isles.
I see.
You know, the place that's guarded by the massive Leviathan?
Yes.
Yeah. They came from that direction.
Spooky.
Ooh, spoopy for me.
So we got a bunch of 9-tailed spooky boys coming after us.
No, only one.
I can take them.
No, only one spooky boy like that. The rest are pretty much normal people. But knowing Cerberus, normal, as I put...
So, level 20 bandits.
They're going to be at least level 30.
I put, okay, and normal by your standards is overwhelming.
Don't worry, Nash. I gave them all 30 BAB just for you.
That makes sense.
30
as long as
with
they're
a 50 armor class.
As long as their ability score is 0, then that's fine.
I'll tell you what, Nash, you can make any of your ability scores 0 to make someone else's ability score 0.
Done.
I'll
take a 0 to charisma.
As long as you give him like 1 week save, that's all I'm going to ask for. Sir, but just give him 1 week save, and that means they don't get a +7 in.
This is why I wanted to have this is why I wanted to have our characters have a meeting with Sapphire, some of the important figures in our actual group in this kingdom.
Personally, I'm not part of this, but I think we should have the meeting when we have an opportunity to do something about this, and we don't currently have an opportunity to do something about this. So having the meeting would just distract us from what we're currently doing, which is getting some champions certified, getting Feely home, and finding out how this gate works.
Yes.
I just think we should focus on what we're doing before we distract ourselves with other tasks.
Okay, and if it's not even a fucking task?
I feel like it's
and we delay this meeting to the point where, oh hey, by the way, it's happening.
I feel like it's gonna be a task.
I'm just going to say that this is not going to happen for like once you say that, because we're not going to have our ceremony for becoming a country until probably another couple weeks to months, so we have time to prepare. AKA Chloris has time to prepare for this because we all know Chloris is going to pop the fuck off.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Never mind then.
I'm not saying we shouldn't do it. I'm just saying we should do something else
No,
first.
no, just
Bum bum bum. Okay.
Cloris will say we should have this meeting after the Feely quest, or after we take Feely to Noxus.
Well,
We
to
should
reiterate, a nine-tailed kitsune will be coming to us from across the sea, according to your dream.
not just any normal kitsune. One that literally made my character vomit. How many characters so far have caused my character to even react like that?
Besides,
Not
like,
many.
I think like 2 or
So
3.
far, none. Like 2 or 3. But other than that,
You've been pretty smart to not
None
power
have been
scatter people that would make
overwhelmed.
you do it.
honestly, I just assume most people are stronger, especially with you.
You're smart enough to not
It's-
do it on like champions or to.
Which, by the way, Joker, your character in
Yep.
Cloris would also know this based on how Cerberus runs his games and how, Kitsune are in our character's home plane. Males are rare. There's usually only ever one.
yeah, I
At
already
a
knew.
time.
I already knew this was like a serious event because it's a nine-tailed male kitsune, meaning this is an anime protagonist, which is already worse than normal.
Anime antagonist.
How do you know it's not a
Retrotagonist.
protagonist?
This is the Final Fantasy secret boss.
Yeah, this is like you think like the other people were fucked. This guy is going to be like the worst person we encounter.
And what they're referring to, Nash, is in the original world, kitsunes are primarily a female. Think of the Garuda from.
Yeah, I know.
Legend of
I think
Zelda.
you've explained this before.
Yeah, so a
There's
male.
only like one every 100 years or something.
One every
so
1,000.
It's
1,000.
It's one male every 10,000 years.
That's 10,000 seems excessive. What's the lifespan on these guys?
So
Like a
kitsune
1,000-ish?
get a new tail every 100 years.
Then 10,000's excessive. Then
Yeah, it is excessive. I think
should
1,000.
be 1,000. Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000. I also think that like yo, if he honestly, I hope he's not undead because Cloris would probably like him.
I mean,
Kitsune
he's coming
have-
from literally the land of the undead.
That doesn't mean he's undead.
Kitsune don't have much temptation towards undead because they're already long lifespan.
Yeah.
Kitsune essentially have the Master Roshi complex, along with the like the monk's diamond body, to where they stop aging once they hit their peak, and something can kill them, but they tend not to die of old age unless they choose to pass on.
Yes.
Okay, so if this guy is something fucked happened to this person, I'm guessing, but like maybe it's just a curse or some bullshit, and we can reverse it and make him a cute, fluffy boy again instead of a spooky boy.
Oh, you
My
don't want
character
to.
never described him to you.
Silly.
You didn't want to give him to Sapphire.
But as far as I'm concerned, that's all in the future.
Mm-hmm.
You can only ever really prepare for the future. You can't deal with it. Until he actually comes around, there's nothing we can do.
Oh yeah, you're right. I should give him the sapphire. We need to catch him alive and like and purify
Hello.
him and give him
Hello,
sacrifice.
representative.
Is this the guy? Nash would say out loud.
Yes, that is the guy.
Hello, the guy.
Hello,
I would
the
just
cat.
try to shake his hand.
Council.
That's Mr. the Cat to you.
You would see him jot something in his notebook. Okay, noted. Mr. the Cat.
Nash would turn to Lupin and be like, wait, fuck, is that gonna be my champion name? Oh, I should have chose something better.
Yeah, most likely.
He
Right.
would essentially pull out a sphere, Nash, and ask you to touch it.
You touch it first.
He would turn it over to show that his bare hand is what's holding it out to you.
Okay. Alright.
You would essentially also sense zero ill will from this person.
Alright, I'll touch it.
Now, I started saying that before you even rolled because I knew you were gonna fucking roll that.
I'll touch it.
Yeah.
I'll touch it with all 4 of my hands at once. And also my tongue.
Your tongue.
All right. So as you touch it, you would see the energy inside of it start to swirl and spin.
See anything. I've got this thing basically in my mouth.
Okay. Well, others around you would see the energy inside of it start to swirl and spin. And then
Yep.
you go, interesting.
I'll hand it back to him.
He would place it back into his bag, and then begin to take notes again.
Just turn to Lupin and be like, that was the worst tasting jawbreaker I've ever had in my life.
Fuck is a jawbreaker.
There's the big candy ball things. You ever had candy before?
Lupin has an existential stare.
Candy exists in this universe?
It's just like chocolate and some other stuff. Nothing
Can't
like
imagine candy
fancy.
doesn't exist. Candy has existed for
Certain
hundreds
candies
and hundreds
do.
of years, guys. Like, there's no way
I
candy
know,
does.
I know, but I know that's not the point. I'm wondering if Lupin has had any.
Lupin, he would go
That
up
would
to you
be a
and do the same
question
thing.
to Colores.
He wants me to touch it.
Mm-hmm.
If I touch it, would it break my vow? I know automatically.
No, it would not.
Very well.
Because you do not own it. You are just simply touching it.
Very well. I reach out my hand and place it on top of it.
All right. You begin to see the energy inside swirling, but it would look different from when Nash touched it. Not more or less powerful, just different.
I see.
You'd see him take it and put it back in his bag, and then begin taking notes from you. And he would go, and what is your name? Full name, please.
Mine.
Time for the 50 middle name before the last name.
We're not Spanish, okay?
You want my full name?
Yes, please.
Lupin Angoras LeBlanc.
He would write that down. Say, fantastic.
Wait, can I change my name?
Say, you and Mr. Sir Cat would potentially make fine champions.
Wait, can I change my name? No.
Don't forget Sapphire.
I'm Mr. the Cat.
Yeah.
Oh, people are just gonna call me Mr. now.
Now,
Yes.
he'll come over here. look at Hydros and then keep walking.
I just in disguise, so it's normal. I have some interactions that I want to do with Hydros, but they can wait. I don't want to keep other people held up on this.
Cloris.
Loris isn't here.
Yeah, she isn't there.
Neither is Tusk or
Should be Sapphire, nor anybody at this table.
Issa might be. Oh yeah, Luck is also.
Mirren
Yep.
is there.
Nope, Mirren's not. Mirren went on the Feely mission.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have just left her with
Really,
us.
none of these people are here. Arvictus, Luck, Kiko Hilda. You just left everybody in the kitchen from when we all left, because this is where we
Yep.
teleported away from.
Right. Victus?
Is not here.
Not
Victus
there.
is not here. Not there.
Issa might be there.
Kisa is.
Kisa's there, but she isn't. She wasn't going to be a champion.
As far as I know, the only champions were the two that just put their hands on the orb and Sapphire. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember, not everyone that touches the orb has to become a champion. It's him the purpose of the 12 days is for him to get a general estimate of the power level of your guys' country.
Which is funny, considering just starting out, as far as we know, we only have one town. And it's a trading post.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should really explore the rest of our territory. There's almost certainly people living somewhere.
Does anyone let Cloris know that she probably should teleport back or something for this, or no?
Man, I don't know why
We
would.
literally had a discussion about, hey, we should probably all go back. No, I want to continue this mission.
Yeah, also there's really no reason. Only Lupin could, and I don't see why he would. He might, though. It's up to him.
I mean, like, I'm just saying this is new information. Like, if it's just to touch an orb, then go back, I can do that. Like, that's
Why we're
fine.
touching the orb.
Yeah, I mean, if you find out the reason, yes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at this guy and ask him if we can get going. Like, do we need everybody to touch this orb? Like,
So
also, where is Sapphire at?
when Kisa touches the orb, you would notice that the energy inside spins significantly slower than when you and Lupin touched it.
Yeah. Cool. This has no meaning
I
to
have
me
a power
whatsoever.
scouter her after,
I don't think you did. Wait, hold on. Actually, guys, did you know that I have 1 rank in Knowledge Arcana now?
Bruh.
because you felt left out constantly.
I just like to be able to make knowledge checks. All right.
Sure, it wasn't the fact that you constantly were having spells cast at you, and you were like, "Well, not shit I could do about knowing what."
Actually, because
just
I
got
might
hit
need
with."
to take a prestige class that requires me to have 8 ranks in Knowledge Arcana. So I was going to slowly work up to that
All right.
because it's not a trained skill for me. All right, give me the note. What do I know? What does 16 tell me? Probably nothing.
So 16 would tell you that it just seems like it's some kind of power measuring apparatus.
Cool. All right. I know and care about none of that.
Iosis, are you here?
She is, but she's hiding.
Do you not want to touch the orb?
Not really.
Understandable.
I'm surprised Lupin's not like, "Get your ass out here."
Not Iosis's pilot I may have traumatized from orbs.
A little
What?
bit. Yeah, our pilot episode.
I'm sorry, what?
Previous games.
Okay.
I haven't quite reached the level where I need to put any ranks in Knowledge Arcana yet.
I had to start this level if I want to slow roll up and get it in time.
All right. So he would go through his notes. He would say, "It seems that your country has several candidates for champion."
Okay, cool. It's just gonna be me and Lupin and maybe some other people. Oh, where all these ladies come from?
One of the characters gonna be happy later. I dropped Juna.
Said it
They're
would
here to jump
seem
you. They're gonna steal your bones.
I got plenty of bones.
that Rurin, the tyrant, is still under her contractual obligation to Noxus, and therefore this time cannot become your current champion.
Well, they kicked her out. She was exiled. Noxia
Regardless
broke that contract.
of the termination or words spoken, they have not yet ended her contract as a champion.
Oh, bitch move. Bitch move.
Thus, they could still call on her to accept champions.
Don't worry, we're gonna get that sorted
Wait.
out.
Hold on. This is out. I know this is out of character. Didn't they demote her to reserve?
Mm-hmm.
They told her they demoted her to reserve.
That's true. That's fair.
Bitch move.
Saying, who
Okay.
is the leader of your country?
That would be me.
No.
No, it's me. I decided.
No, it's not him.
You just see Sapphire with her hand on her forehead when you said that.
Of course.
Sapphire would
The-
also tell
the
you
time-
that, well, if you're leader, you got a lot of paperwork upstairs to do.
All right, I'll get that. I'll get started on that. If you could just have my assistant bring it down.
Unfortunately, you don't have one.
Lupin.
You never
let you
hired
know.
one.
I swear
If
to
you
God.
call me, or if you try and call me assistant again, I will murder you here now.
I bet. Wow, really? Murdered by my own assistant? Oh, that's not
Is anyone
original at
letting
all.
Forrest
The
know what's
butler
happening
did
through the
it.
mind link? Because she will teleport back there if Nash is trying to be the leader of the country.
Sapphire might. I don't know.
The leader of our
The
the leader of our
representative
country.
Kitchen is blocked off.
says
Yo, fella.
that
Yeah.
Osbert says that the leader of your country should be one that spends at least 80% of their time in your country.
That's a good suggestion. I'm gonna choose to ignore that.
By technicality. I suppose you could count us as a council when it comes to leadership.
I see. Then, who is it?
So we're a federation.
Yes.
You would see him taking notes of all this too. So see. So, then it would be up to your council, and he would take this orb and place it on the table. No, not near Nash. And he would say that how many people are in your council?
At least 5.
And he'll say that these are the ones that will be making any decisions about your current and future champions.
9 people.
Nash. Taurus. Sapphire.
Zanashi.
Arctis, Sanashi. Priya. Do we include Priya?
Oh,
I
Yeah.
feel for Priam, I don't think we should
Well,
improve.
no, not
We
Priam.
should include Priam because he stated previously he thinks being tied to any of this would distract him
Yeah.
from his goal from reuniting us with.
Then we do not consider him a council. On the council we consider him a what's it called?
Advisor?
Advisor.
Advisor,
Outside
whatever.
advisor.
Yes.
So I believe we have 7 people.
Is Iosis included?
Me. If Iosis,
Oh, we
if
did
Iosis
include
decides
Iosis.
to join the council, it would mean she it would mean that she decides, well, to be a member of our nation and a member of the nation's council.
Total of 7 if Nightshade does agree.
Does can someone ask if you need to touch the orb to be a member of the council? Count like.
That's not up to the orb.
Yeah, true.
He will
7
stipulate.
with Nightshade and 6
He will
without.
say.
And I
that-
feel like it should be an odd number.
Now, he will stipulate that the reason he's asking is that to make decisions based on your champions, a champion cannot be on your council for champion decisions. And the number of people on your council must all tap the orb or hold the orb and make their vote. A successful number of votes will change the rank or position of a champion.
Wait, does this only matter if you're going to be a champion of the nation?
Your orb can only affect champions of your nation.
Alright, well, I want to be a free agent anyways. So... Can I be a... Oh, wait. Lupin,
Would he even
I'm gonna
comment
have to,
on that? Like that.
I'm going to have to resign my position as leader of the country. As
Does this mean
my
Cloris will be
assistant, that means you're now the leader of the country, Lupin.
But like Lupin, if Lupin becomes leader of the country, he can't be a champion, correct?
He would also break his vow of poverty.
Hmm.
How?
See what?
It's
I
a
can't-
political
I
position.
cannot take a position of power.
Oh,
Because
true.
positions of power are worth money.
So I cannot.
Being a
so I
champion
would
a
be on the
position of
council.
power?
Okay.
A champion has a position of duty.
Yes.
Okay.
There's this distinct difference between a position of power and a position of duty.
Okay. So I mean, how? I guess. I mean, if
So we'd have 4
so.
people on the council.
He would say,
Iosis,
I
are you
recommend
joining?
that you have an odd number of people on your council.
No, this is out of character.
I mean, it's advised. I don't think we have to, but I agree that it should be an odd number of people.
That's why he's saying I recommend.
Floris is on the council, right? Or do you want her to be like?
Yes, I'm
First
counting
players.
you on the council.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking. Nightshade.
I feel like Chloris and Arvictus are the only 2 that are for sure on it.
Nightshade. We can't hear you if you're speaking.
Yeah, I was waiting for you guys to talk it out a bit. But yes, you can go ahead and put Nightshade on the council.
Yeah.
Got
I was on the council. Jesus.
Okay. You're going to have to be there to touch the orb.
Fuck.
Is anyone going to let Cloris know she needs to teleport back to touch the orb?
You already
Or
know we have
Sapphire.
enough connection.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just
he
making
he
sure.
said he's telling us literally step by step.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't hear that part.
Yep.
Okay.
That's fine.
If it's in the mental link, then Iosis will come down.
Okay.
Oh, we're all heading back.
Cloris will say, I mean, if she knows this, that she's needed back, she will tell the Feely, we are teleporting back just for a moment, and we'll be back. Okay?
You should just teleport everybody. You definitely should not leave Feely and Mirren and
Nash.
whatever.
I said, we're teleporting back. That's what I said. We are teleporting back for a moment. Okay? And this shouldn't take too long. All right. So the Cloris will teleport everyone else back. How many
Alrighty.
people are with me?
Okay, so Technically, we only have 3 people because honestly, I don't want Zanashi making any of the fucking calls without Sapphire there to be a balance.
Hey.
This is out of character,
Aw.
I mean, but that doesn't really make sense.
and that still wouldn't stop me from saying anything in character.
What I think? Do you think Tyrlos deserves a spot on the council?
Your boy toy
We
stays
can
and
put
the
Tyrlos
kid
on it.
shit.
We could put Tyrlos on it. He's a
Yeah.
good guy.
Yeah, he is.
Put Tyrlos and Zanashi on it. They can balance each other out.
Mhm.
As long as Zanashi doesn't bribe Tyrlos.
Yeah, that's probably never going to happen. We're fine.
Eh.
I'd be more worried
You
about
know,
the opposite
stab
happening.
him anymore.
I do not recommend either of them on a council.
Yeah, no.
Okay. That's
They can be
alright.
advisors.
Now, you know what? You know
I
who
do not
should be on
recommend
the
them for the
council? We should put Mirren on the council.
You
I
know
don't think
what?
we should put mayor. I don't think we should put a child on the council. Now, no matter how competent she is.
Just because
she-
she's more competent than most of the adults here doesn't mean she has to be on the council.
We
That'd
should
be fair.
have a native on the council.
She's not a native to this over here. She's a native to like somewhere else.
I meant a
Isis is
native to the plane.
That would
Yeah.
I
be
meant a
me.
native to the plane,
We have,
but yeah, that
we
is
have
Ios.
several natives to the plane.
You're a native to the plane, Nash.
Yeah, I know, but I can't be on the council and be a champion, apparently.
Hello.
You know who else is a native to the plane that could be on the council?
Yeah.
Zovisk.
Fuck Zovisk.
No.
That
don't
bitch
worry.
will be a
Don't worry.
chambermaid
I got
before
a
he
plan
is a
for
goddamn council member.
Once I got some solo RP time, I got a plan for Zovisk. Don't you worry.
Well, Iosis is
see.
local to this place.
Oh shit!
And she's on the council.
Get rid of that, Cerberus.
So-
That was an accident.
Flores will say, we can always, Flores comes back, she's just going to ask, we can always we can always edit people who are going to be on the council, correct?
He would say your councils and how it's handled is not our affairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
They
just simply
only
need to know
deal
the
with the
number
establishment of the country.
of people on your council.
Okay.
I think it's 3 currently.
Let's leave it at 3 for now and keep it simple.
Yes.
Because we have a small country, we don't need like 50 different people
Yeah.
on the fucking council.
And
Yep.
let's build out from there.
I think do you think Jihan? I think Jihan should be on the council.
No, why not Jihan? I do not believe in Jihan nearly as much as you do, Cloris.
He would be a low-level governor.
I have You're probably gonna hate me for saying this, but I've legitimately forgotten who the fuck Gian is.
He's the guy who
Jihan
runs
is
the
the
trading
guy-
post.
Yeah.
He's the guy you literally put in charge of our trading post.
The guy who lost his arm to the Hydra.
Oh, I remember
guy
who
who
that is.
immediately
I
got
remember, I remember who that is.
The guy who immediately after getting his arm back was like, bro, I jerked off like 30 times last night. That guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not nearly as competent as you guys, as Cloris seems to think he is.
He is
Like-
honest. That's what he is.
Yeah.
That,
He's
that
a lot of things.
So a terrible politician. Got it.
I decided he should be in the charge of the trading post simply because he seemed like the strongest one there at the time. There was no other reason to it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I still think he should because he handles the affairs of the trading post. I think it's just mainly because of that.
I mean,
Sure.
move your character square closer.
Iosis is just gonna mutter, "Oh, the irony," and touch the orb.
Dutch.
Flores touches it. We could probably add Jihan to the council later.
So
We
Why
don't.
do you
We
want
shouldn't
that
add him
man?
to the council.
Okay.
so
The council.
Iosis,
Yes.
as you touch the orb, you would see him take notes.
Mhm.
He would see you peering at his notes, and he would kind of turn his notepad away.
Damn it.
Lamau.
And
No, see.
after watching how the energy swirls in the orb, he would take that note down as well, and he would say, "Could you state your full name, please?"
Can Cloris do a spellcraft on the orb and the knowledge arcana to see the
Sure.
different types of energies? Yeah.
Full name.
Wow, I
Iosis
rolled
Nightshade.
like shit. Are you kidding me? Okay, but the spellcraft is a 33.
So there is no spellcraft.
I would
Sorry.
also like to roll an Arcana.
So,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nat ones on both of those for me, but
I rolled a 2.
I'm probably not the only
Girl,
one that
I
has knowledge arcana that is with me.
so the DC to figure out everything about the orb is 15, and
It really is?
it's
Oh, shit.
just a device used to measure different
Yeah, but
levels of power.
I thought that the little like colors meant something different though, because it's
I
like
never
the
mentioned the
energy.
color
Yeah,
change.
it basically tells you what type of champion they are.
I've
Yeah.
never mentioned the color change of the orb.
Okay,
Only
my
the
bad.
speed at which the energy inside fluctuates.
Okay.
My character touches.
Now,
Orb just shatters. It's like, what the fuck were you?
now Iosis,
Yes.
when you state your full name, he would write your first name, and then he would pause for a moment. Say,
Oh, fuck.
of the Ionian Nightshades?
Yes.
And you're choosing to potentially be a champion of not Ionia?
Not champion,
Council.
Council.
council member.
So he said potential. He'll say, this is, of course, your choice. It's your life. You can live it however you choose.
Well, for the time being, this country has kind of been sprung into existence, and it's already snowballing at a rate that it can't be stopped. I think this place needs me more right now.
I see. And then he would finish writing your name.
All right. Cloris walks up confidently and places both of her hands on the orb.
And the energy
And-
doesn't move at all. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, Tusk probably boops her nose on it too at the same time with me.
Now, when Tusk boosts his nose on it, you would actually notice that the energy inside does not move at all.
Mm-hmm.
And he would say that those bound as either familiars, companions, or of the like cannot qualify to be champions.
Okay.
Only their masters can.
She will respond with like, that's all right. Tusk is just a part of me, so I think we should just hold it together.
My character would then look at him and go, do you know what a nightshade nightcrawler is?
You say, I am aware of their existence, including
Yeah.
the one in your shadow.
Okay.
And then Cloris will recite her name, and my name is Cloris Lotus LeBlanc.
He would write that down. He would note, Arvictus, how the energy swirled when you touched it, and ask you your full name.
Which, by the way, this is going to be news for both of you, considering your family. My character goes, my full name is Arvictus Jogget Silverstone.
Right. I'd say, now, if you ever choose to add more than 3 council members, you must notify the assistant to the council that has been assigned to you.
Oh! Wait,
The-
we have an assistant now?
The assistant to the council. So if you need assistance, not defending your country or attacking others, but if you need assistance with your orb or managing your champions, you have been assigned the assistant because of your proximity, is the assistant to either the Enoxian Council or the Shuriman Council.
Rand,
Wait.
Rand, love that for us. Love that for
No,
us.
no. The question here is not the Ixtal
Yeah,
assistant
not Ixtal or Piltover, like.
You'll
or
see,
Zahn.
Ixtal does not have a representative. They're quite the small country. But they are very well defended due to the
Ixtal definitely has champions, though.
carnivorous nature of the land around them.
So what you're
Different words, different
out of character, I know, but out of character, my first thought was like, and this is out of characters. So what you're saying is burn the forest down, claim their land.
Horace will literally look at you in disgust.
This is out of character.
Still has champions, though. How do they not have representatives?
Who would say that Ixtal is the freelance champions who go there.
Ooh!
Makes sense, I guess.
Who say as it is not a very desirable land to be owned, conquered, or ran. So very few people actually call it home.
A
Now-
distasteful place, if I'm being honest.
Now, to get in contact with your council assistant, your council must all vote yes on contacting them. Then they will be able to speak with you through this orb.
Wait, it has to be unanimous?
It makes sense if we're trying to like change up council members.
No, it doesn't make sense, because what if two people want to change up the council members and one person doesn't because they don't want to get outvoted on something or
Well,
something?
Then out of
Then they could
character, then the three of you take a vote on changing the council members. If it's unanimous, then all of you vote yes on summoning the council or talking to the council member.
But we have to have the council member here to summon them. One person could just be belligerent and just hold up the process, and we could just never change anything.
Welcome to
Oh,
democracy.
I mean, hey, I feel like this is honestly fine because this is only player characters right now who's in the council. So
That's
that's a good thing.
probably fine. It just seems like an oversight in like how the rules work.
Yeah, that's fine.
Remember, you only each have to be touching the orb to make a vote on things that affect champions. Otherwise, it's just deciding amongst yourselves. So, like promotions, demotions, or exiles. Now, he will say that you have quite the list of champions, potential champions.
Oh yeah, can we let Mirren touch the orb?
Why?
You know, just because I
Why?
feel like if we leave, she should be either a council member or something of power.
I think Mirren
No.
should get to touch the orb too.
I mean,
We don't have to put her on the
touching orb
council.
is-
She can touch the orb.
Touching the orb is fine. She just shouldn't be a council.
Not now. No, of course not.
I mean, if she wants to touch the orb, I'm not against that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead, Nash. Put her on the.
Oh, am I?
You're in
I thought
control.
she was
of her.
already here.
He got rid of her
I am.
entirely. She's dead.
Oh,
You
boy.
never saw it coming.
Her health total is not dynamic with her character.
Oh well. Neither's mine.
It doesn't matter. She's not taking
It,
damage
it,
right
it
now.
never is.
Touch the orb, Mirren.
So as Mirren touches the orb, you guys would notice that the energy swirls slower.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
My character would look at the what is he again? He's an assistant of the council?
He is an assistant of the assistants. He assists the assistants.
My character would ask him, does this orb happen to have the similar effect of the soul gauge?
He would say, "What is the soul gauge?"
I can look at people, and through focusing I can ascertain, based on myself as the middle point, how strong or weak they are.
Guess tuna.
Say, perhaps. It seems similar.
It is a gift and blessing from my grandfather Moradin.
Right. I see. So, he would say,
Aw.
or he would ask Mirren to say her whole name.
Oh, I have no idea what Mirren's whole name is.
You good?
Can't wipe my eyes because I already changed peppers.
I assume Mirren knows her whole name.
Burns.
Mirren Rosewater.
What's Nash's last name? Wait, what?
No. I'm kidding.
I'm pretty sure at that point Nash would just murder Mr. Rosewater.
I would have thrown some fucking death glares and maybe also a table. Maybe also a chair or two.
Wait. What did I miss?
Nothing.
No,
No,
I'm
repeat
fucking
it.
with Nash. I was fucking with Nash.
No, repeat that shit.
Oh,
What did you-
the council or the assistant asked Mirren to say her whole name, and I was like, Mirren Rosewater.
Ooh.
That would have been fucking.
Oh.
Fucking shit.
I'm pretty sure even Mr. Rosewater would have been like, wait, what?
I'd have thrown a chair. There'd have been words. Somebody's cover would have been blown.
Bruh.
Yeah, how do you think I got into a position of power? Needed money somehow.
I brought you back to life twice. I can kill you for sure.
They all think he's dead right now anyway.
That's true. I mean, he died
Except
twice.
one.
Like,
So, she would very cheerfully say, "My name is Mirren. I don't know."
Oh.
Nash, what's your last name? You're basically her father right now.
Flores will
I'm
like go
pretty sure
up
my
to
last
Mirren
name
and
is
she was
At.
like, "Do you remember your family name before?"
bro,
You
somebody
know,
needs to chill out.
you
Like,
were-
somebody's rubbing their mic.
that was not me. She'll ask Mirren, "Do you know your family name of before you were, be a lady in black for Demacia?"
Nah, forget those guys. Mirren, you pick whatever last name you want. You want to be Mirren Warblade? Be Mirren Warblade. It sounds baller.
She would look to you, Nash, and say, "What's your last name?"
That's Cat.
C-A-T.
She would look back to the guy and say, "My name is Mirren Cat."
That's a girl.
Duh.
Oh.
Ugh.
Hey, you lay off.
Mirren Warblade. Fuck. Mirren Cat. Oh my god.
All right. He would write that down. Now, he would say, "Please raise your hand of the ones who wish to be assigned champions now."
I'd raise my hand.
I raised my hand as well.
You would actually see Lavinia raise her hand.
Ooh. Wait. Yeah, that's right. She shouldn't be dying anymore. Or it should be delayed by quite a while.
And the councilman would pause and he would say, You have already touched the orb. You do not currently possess the strength. And Lavinia would ask, may I touch it again? He would say, of course, but not much should change in just a few days.
Oh, man.
Though I will say,
This is all part of Lavinia's long con.
to her wanting to touch it,
I have no reason to sense motive her.
So
Roll20.
you would see her touch the orb,
and it explode.
and you would see the magic inside of it begin to very rapidly spin.
My character would power scouter her very cautiously after that dream.
And you would see the assistant cross something off and then beginning taking new notes.
Oh boy.
And Lavinia
on the
would
hand.
very confidently say, so do I qualify now?
Got him!
And he would say, yes, you do. Please stand over there.
I'm gonna whisper to Lavinia. Didn't think you'd want to do anything like this. Exert yourself, you know?
She would say, well, I have to repay you guys somehow.
Hmm.
I
That's
look
fair.
Up, I look up to Lavinia. and
Perfectly
cock my head.
reasonable.
And cock my head. I don't say anything. I just look up at her, cocking my head.
I feel like you're just like the fuck right now.
Why did Mirren roll a d20?
Because Cerberus has been rolling at Mirren and forgot to change himself back to Cerberus.
Sure.
I'll take a 10 on sense motive just to get a hunch. Not to see if she's lying, just to get a hunch about why.
I have an out of character reason why. Like, I don't know. I know the same.
She gets to fight other champions, and if she wins,
Yep.
she has the ability to, just devour them.
Yep.
That's what I'm feeling like. I'm just wondering.
You
if
can
Cerberus
tell.
wants to tell me something.
That's similar to what I was going to tell you. It's you can tell that it seems as though she does want to help, but there is an ulterior motive.
Which, by the way,
it's
my
kind of
character did say
a self-serving
keep an eye
help.
on her.
Yeah. And as you say, keep an eye on her. You see that Lupin is just staring at, is just looking up at her.
Wait a second, hold on.
Like,
I'm
this
gonna
would
put
have
on my
been before
visor.
this.
My
This would
visor.
have been those few
You're going
days
to take
ago.
your eyeballs out?
Pop
Oh,
my
God.
eyeballs out. No, definitely not. I'm never using this visor.
It's the best face slot item ever.
Oh, I have third eye clarity, and that is a much better face slide item.
You know what? Chloris later after this, she's going to try to do a scry on Tats because Tats hasn't been back at the base for days.
That's true. We haven't seen Tats in a while.
Yeah, that's kinda strange.
Or should I use the deeper one?
Use the deeper one.
All right. He will check again. And he says, is there any other that you all wish to volunteer or nominate as champions?
I just
Sapphire
look
should
at
be up.
Sapphire.
Sapphire should be up on that list. He didn't.
I mean,
look at-
Well,
she
Sapphire
doesn't want to.
Sapphire should be on the council.
okay, yeah, you're
We were
right.
just informed that council members cannot also be champions.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Thus,
true.
the choice is easy.
And her constantly being here would actually help.
Yeah. I think Sapphire would, as much as I would love to have her as a champion, I think she'd be better served on the
Yo,
council.
why don't we have Yofi be a champion?
We've asked.
Oh yeah, we did.
I
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
think she
What
wanted-
about?
Have we?
Have
we actually, though?
I remember suggesting asking Yofi.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Roran can't be.
Yeah, and I don't remember
I don't
actually
think anybody
asking
else-
her.
Yeah. Well, I thought we. Yeah, I don't remember that either. But we. Okay.
I don't think anybody else is remotely suited.
So do we ask Yofi, or does anybody ask Yofi, hey, you want to be a champion of our country? That way you can beat the shit out of people?
I mean, she's here. She can volunteer.
Yeah.
She's literally just been asked. If she wanted to, she'd raise her hand right now.
Yeah.
No one has ever actually asked her to be a champion.
Chloris will ask Yofi since Yofi, did you want to be a champion?
She would say, "I'd love to be a champion for you guys
Wow.
for double my
I mean,
rate."
we basically gave her a home and food and money. And really only asked her ever to do one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course she'd be willing to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, we could if everyone's all right. Okay.
Okay, so if
Just-
Sapphire is going to be on the council, then yes, Zanashi should also be on the council.
Well, I mean, okay, we can add Zanashi. I don't think Zanashi needs to be a part of that. It's okay for what we're having right now. So
No, I'm saying council.
I know, but like, how many people? Like, let's just keep it simple with what we have right now.
For what you guys
What
have right now, is
odd
you have it
number,
set
though.
to be 3 people in the council.
Exactly.
Are you wanting
Correct. We
more
can-
people in the council than 3?
Yeah,
We want it to be an odd number, so if we're gonna add Sapphire, we should add Zanashi to make it odd.
That's what I was meaning.
Yes,
Okay.
Arvictus is correct. I'm agreeing with you, Arvictus.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, okay. I thought we are just going to keep it at 3 because that's the whole thing. That's why. Okay.
One of
So-
us can also remove ourselves from the council.
Yeah.
If you add Sapphire, I would rather.
But that's why I was also saying add Zanashi as well, because those two can balance each other in an argument.
I would
Yeah.
rather remove Iosis from the council than add Zanashi to it.
I feel uncomfortable at removing Iosis from the council because she's the only native currently on the council.
This is true.
I mean, but at the same time,
Ash is uncomfortable with the whole council being a bunch of people who aren't from this plane.
well, yeah, but we're also the
that's
people
true.
who. I mean, I understand your guys' thoughts on that, but at the same time, we're like the people who actually put this shit together.
Like, kinda. I mean, I feel like I've put in a fair amount of work on this as well, but
Yeah, you did, but but we still necessarily started it. So
We started it by going to this base.
I think Chorus is referring to like all of the outsiders as a group are the ones who started it. Which is
I
why
know what
she's not
Chorus
as
is
concerned.
referring to.
Okay.
I mean, I joined after the fact. Like, she's not wrong. I have no rebuttal for this. She's not wrong. I just still feel like, someone who is native to this plane should be on the council, as your guys' goals don't necessarily align. In Nash's opinion, they don't necessarily align with founding this nation. Like, you guys want to leave.
Yeah. I mean, Iosis completely agrees with that and has already voiced her very legitimate concerns about it.
Yes.
Chloris,
But I'm very concerned about Zanashi on the council.
yeah,
I don't
Chloris-
think it's a good idea.
So the thing is, the reason why I'm wanting to have 3 for now, I guess, is like if you want to just put Sapphire on the council or have her be, I say what we have right now, we just have 3 player characters on the council. I don't think that's permanent. I'm just saying we should just do this now and we can always change it later. That's why I said it, because I don't think it's a permanent solution. I think it's what we should just have for right now.
That's fine. You're right. We can just change it later.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Like we could we could change it later. Sapphire and Sapphire
We could
still
put
be
tier list
wiser.
on too, to even it out.
No, didn't you guys want tier list to stay in the kitchen?
You can be on the council too. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We can
just-
make him.
We have 3
Later.
player characters
Right
on the council who aren't going to be there most of the time. What does the fact that Tierlos is downstairs, how is that any different than the fact that...
I'm not against it. I was the one who suggested it. People would have said no. So that's what.
That was Mostly a joke reaction.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It was a mostly. I mean, I thought it was a serious one too.
It's a joke by calling him your boy toy.
Anyways.
Anyways, so do we? Okay. Do we? Who wants
So
Tears on the
Yofi's-
council? Let's just say who wants Tears on the council.
Yeah, he can be on. I'm fine with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
1, 2.
I'm
Who's-
fine.
Who else?
I'm good.
3. Okay, Tears is on the council.
All right, so Tearless and Sapphire. It's a 5-person council.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. How many people do we want as champions? Okay, we Nash is
About
on
that.
We
there.
have 4.
4.
We have 4.
So who?
Yep,
Okay, four champions: Lavinia, Joker, Nash, and who else?
Yofi.
Yofi.
Technically, you have 3 because Nash is freelance.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Do you guys are we all okay with Lavinia being a champion? Just saying, and that's just saying, just putting that out there. Is anyone sketch?
As
If
far as I'm concerned, she
I
has
think-
found
yeah.
she has found a way in which she can remain alive. If we hinder her from doing this, right? Hinder her from being a champion and fighting other champions and stealing their power. Now that she knows she can do this to stay alive, and, not only stay alive but grow stronger, if we stopped her, she could just go do that on her own.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is though, the difference is, she's doing this under our name. So if she pisses some country off by eating their champion, we're the ones who are going to have to deal with it.
If she
Yes.
if she eats a champ,
Can be stipulated as part of the terms of her duel.
yeah,
Exactly.
except as part of the term of a duel, it can be and also like if she eats a champion when the duel is already not to the death, like come on,
Right. So
that point
essentially,
she's not a champion anymore.
she would stipulate that the duel is to the death, but not specify how someone dies,
Hmm.
Okay.
and
I mean,
then just weaken them to the point where she can just eat them.
all right. I mean, I'm all right with this. I'm just,
I find it easier to trust her to trust her like this, because at least this way we will know when she eats someone most of the time, right?
okay.
And this way, she doesn't, try to do it to any people from our country.
Because this way we also know that if Lavinia is just not to be found one day, at
It also
least
gives
we
us-
don't.
I was gonna say it also just gives us a very easy out to Lavinia. We
Yeah.
just kill her. We just challenge her to a battle to the death and just kill her.
You can't
Like,
challenge
if we need to.
champions from your own country.
I can.
Nash
I'm not from any
Nash is
country.
registering as a freelance champion.
Ah.
Okay.
That's his idea.
All right.
Uh,
Keep in mind, though, the reason why I am apprehensive is if she eats more people, can she grow even stronger than us? If she isn't already.
Nash would
obvious.
flex and say that nobody can grow stronger than me.
Mirren
mean-
would copycat you.
Like,
No one's more-
yeah,
no one's
but
Love
more-
it.
not,
no
not,
one's more strong
Amy,
than-
Amy, it's a pointless worry. It's a pointless worry because the rate at which if she grows stronger than us, she grows stronger than us. But having her eat champions wouldn't stop her from doing that, because again, if we don't allow her to just eat champions, she's just going to go out and find other people to eat instead.
And this way, we can literally help point her in the direction of specific champions.
Yeah, I mean, no. Only thing I was just saying, I was just putting that out there, more or less. So if we are all
This
okay with
is-
this, okay, sure then. Okay, we can have.
I agree. I think this is the best solution to what is a difficult issue, because, to be honest, I want to be able to trust her. Because I want to believe that the person that because I want Lupin to be able to believe that a person with the representation of
1 second.
the big villain of our world,
Yeah.
essentially, can change. That's what I want to believe.
So the thing is, the reason why I say this is just because I'm just putting these questions out there. I haven't really said my opinion on it. I'm just saying, hey, what about this? What about that? How you guys feel about it before we make a decision? You know,
I think
yes. That's all I was
I
saying.
I think it is. This is the having her be a champion is the safest solution.
Okay. Okay. And I'm guessing mostly, well, how does Iosis, because she didn't really get to say her, what she felt about it.
As long as Lavinia can basically not burn herself out doing it, and she understands what she's doing, then I'm okay with it.
I think we should kind of just put some stipulations on her and ask her, hey, you know, give us a heads up of who you're after in case, someone gets
She's
pissed.
a champion of this country, and we don't like what she's doing. We can just demote her properly.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
that as well.
that is true. I know. Okay. I mean, I'm just putting that.
And besides, all I have to say is, if she gets too powerful, the council of this world will literally step in.
Well, it's not about being
Yeah.
powerful. They won't step in if you're just powerful. They'll step in if you
No,
are
I know.
using that power to disrupt the normal order.
I know, and more than likely she will.
I think her
if she gets
eating
that.
all the I think eating the champions to gain power is, in a sense, disrupting the order.
I mean, yeah. She eats
So-
enough of them, yeah.
That's a pretty big discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong in that, but I feel like there could be consequences if someone finds out that we're gaining power by eating the champions through challenges.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I brought this up as a conversation. But if everyone wants her as a champion, then that's all right. Then all right.
So
That's fine.
he would say, would those you have designated as councils come to this table?
All right, Chloris and Tusk would fly. Chloris would fly over with Tusk.
This table.
Going up here.
Oh, okay.
The
Oh, the one I was already at. Okay.
Yeah. Who's your last
Iosis.
council member?
To the table.
There you
All right.
go. Now, he would chant a little bit, touch the orb. The orb would kind of glow a bit. And it's okay. Which each of the council members of your new country touch the orb.
Alrighty.
Doink.
All right. Now,
Doink.
Tearlos and Sapphire would also touch it. You would know, as you guys all touch it, you guys would see what looks like a small triangle tattoo on each of your middle fingers.
Imagine if Nash got on here, all four of his middle fingers tattooed.
Only the middle finger of the hand that touched the orb.
Oh hey, my character's getting tatted the fuck up. He's got the one on his arm, now the one on his finger. He's got the brand on his arm from his daughter.
Oh yeah, yes.
So he would say that according to this orb, you've all been now deemed council. You are the
Alright.
ones who can affect this orb and the changes that you wish to make to your champions. He would step back. He would ask Yofi to come over. And he would say that... Who just came in?
Hi, Priam.
I'll wait for him. I can't imagine it's anybody else.
Hey!
Hello.
And now my audio should be through headset.
Yes!
Ooh.
Hello.
Fancy.
Hello.
All right. Now, the Osbert would tell you that you now 5 council members. I would like you to each touch the orb with your assigned hand. Speak Yofi, the Iron Heart, or the not the Iron Heart.
Iron
Fucking
Rose.
Iron Maid, the Iron Rose.
Fucking Nash. The Iron Rose. Speak her name and vote on her becoming a Tier 5 champion.
All right. I guess this will look at the rest of her fellow council members and touch the orb
All right.
and recite.
Touch. And recite.
Tearlos and Sapphire, and he would mention that only one person needs to recite, but all of you need to touch and then speak audibly yes or no.
All right, Chloris.
Yes.
Chloris does the duty and recites. Do we allow crap? Her name's
Yofi the Iron Rose,
Yofi the Iron Rose be a champion,
a Tier 5 champion.
a tier
Tier
5.
5 champ.
Sapphire would say
All in
yes.
favor.
Tearlos would say yes.
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 The orb would glow. Osbert would then instruct Yofi to touch the orb. She would do so. And there would be a tattoo of a square on her middle finger. And inside of the square would be a number 5.
Alrighty.
And would say, this is how you assign your champions. You will notice that there is a limit of the number of champions your country can have. If you go to assign someone as a champion, even if you all vote yes, when they go to touch the orb, nothing will happen. This will let you know that you are at the limit for that tier of champion, which means you have to either assign them to reserve or promote one of your other champions from that rank up if available. So you will know that someone is available for promotion if the symbol inside of that square on their hand has changed from whatever number it is to a P.
All right.
But it is still up to the council to allow them to be promoted or not. Same thing as if you exile someone and no longer wish them to be your champion. Take the vote, have them touch the orb, and the box on their finger will disappear. But
All right.
the letter E will remain there.
Okay.
Iosis will definitely remember that.
You would notice Rurin covering her hand.
Oh, that's okay, Rurin. All right. So that's it for Yofi.
Mm-hmm.
Is
But is she
there?
able to hide it from my eyes?
Seeing as her hand is over it, yes.
I'll turn to Osbert and ask what is the limit at each tier?
You'll say that depends on the size of your country and the number of its inhabitants. Say this orb will always be able to keep a vague track of just the number of people who live or spend extended periods of time in your country.
Okay.
And as I said, you will know you're at the limit when you attempt to promote or assign, and it does not work.
All right.
All right.
Who wants to go next? Nash, Lupin, Lavinia?
Oh, so I'll go next.
Someone. Oh, there you go. All right. Do we, as the council, allow Lupin? What's your middle name again?
It's your riddle.
Every
I-
time I tell you, it's Argo.
Aragon. Okay, Lupin, Aragon. Like, it's because it's not written in your like character sheet.
Argos.
Argos. It's not in your character sheet, so I can't remember. So Lupin, do we allow Lupin Argos LeBlanc to be what tier champion is he? Tier 5?
Tier 5.
Yeah, a tier 5 champion.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Sapphire and Tearless say yes.
Sapphire and Tearless would both say yes.
All right, you were good.
And he would.
I would laugh if everyone said no on fucking Nash.
That would be funny.
All right, Lupin, you should be good.
And Lupin,
There
you
you
would get
go.
that same square tattoo with a 5 in it.
Well, magical tattoo. Valid property broken.
No.
I'll pay 10,000 gold for that finger. Therefore, it has value.
Nash,
I mean, if you think about it, he can literally be an organ donor because he can just change into something that has fucking regeneration.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it has value.
I have
That would,
Everybody has value.
I would gesture to Lavinia, ladies first.
Lavinia would go over.
Does Lavinia have a last name?
Nope. She was created with a singular name.
Alrighty. Clarice will say, does the council vote for Lavinia to be a tier 5 champion?
yes.
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 Delos and Sapphire would also say yes, even though Sapphire would be a bit reluctant.
understandable.
You see a bit of
absolutely.
reluctancy in Clarice as
Understand.
well.
Now, when Lavinia touches the orb, you would see the square shape onto her finger with a 5.
Mhm.
And then almost immediately, that 5 would turn into a P.
Oh yeah, we could have just made her a tier 4, couldn't we?
Huh.
Could we have done that, Cerberus, or no?
No, everyone has to start at 5.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Well, do you guys want to shunt her up to 4? Or do you want to leave her at 5?
Let's leave her at 5. It'll make it easier for her to gain power as she can challenge people in higher in ranks.
Who's that?
Isn't the point for them to challenge her, though, so she can set the rules?
Out of character, the rules have been changed.
Oh.
To make it more
Because-
fair, regardless who's challenged.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Disregard that.
Alrighty. Last but not, she doesn't finish that statement. Nash.
Literally jump onto the table.
Floris.
Banished from the country, no.
Floris
What?
will, with a big sigh, out of character. What is Nash's last name? Nash Cat. Oh yeah. No, better yet. No. Never mind. Floris is like, does everyone allow Mr. Cat to be the?
Wait, hold on a second.
No.
That's true. That's true. You are literally known as Mr.
Cat.
the Cat.
The cat
That is true.
does allow Mr. the Cat to
Wait a
become
second.
champion.
Wait a second. Hold on, guys.
Iosis
Guys, I
Grin.
don't deserve this. I don't deserve this.
Iosis grins and says, "Never change, Mr. the Cat." Yes.
No, I've done nothing to deserve this fate.
Sapphire would also raise her hand. Yes.
Floris will also say, if you were trying to change your name now, it doesn't look good on you, champion, doesn't it? I
Yeah.
would like that.
Good luck, Mr. the Cat.
Everybody's shitting on Nash because he decided to say the cat.
Yep.
Wait, I'm gonna remember this. I will remember these injustices.
Listen, this is like one of the first times he's getting properly punished for being a smug asshole. He deserves it.
These injustices will not be forgotten.
Now, Osbert will say that you do have to specify freelance, because if you just say champion, he will be assigned
Freelance.
to this nation.
Champion.
Yes,
Oh, my
freelance
apologies. My apologies. Chorus will repeat. Does the council vote for Mr. the Cat to be a freelance tier 5 champion?
Yep.
Yes.
You see
as long
Nash
as
just
he keeps
changing
that
his
name.
boots. He's just getting his boots out of his bag.
and he better keep that name.
Bruh.
You're all good. Congratulations, Mr. the Cat.
Magic tattoo on the middle of all the fingers.
Now, he will specify to Nash before you touch the orb. And he will say that, to let you know, a freelance champion can never be above a tier 4.
I still don't really know why that matters, so don't know why I care. What do the tiers even matter? Nash would say after already putting his hand on the orb.
He will say the tiers matter as some countries offer perks to higher level champions, even from different nations.
Yep, sure, cool, doesn't matter. I'll show everybody that these tiers don't mean shit. I'll fight anybody, anytime.
Okay, how about that gargantuan man that we saw just the other day?
I'll fight him. I don't know who you're talking about, but I'll fight him. Fuck.
I know what he's
I think
talking
he's
about.
talking about
the guy who-
Mordekaiser.
Yeah, the Mordecai.
Remember
Oh,
his
that
name
guy's-
off the top of my head.
That guy's pretty cool, but I mean, you know, if I need to fight that guy, I'll fight him.
All right. Oh, yeah. Flores with a big smug grin. Mr. the Cat, I'm very happy you became our freelance champion.
Well, I'm not your freelance champion. I'm a freelance champion. And my first act of business, time to be chaotic now. No, never mind.
Challenge a council member. Challenge a
I
council
could
member.
literally just challenge
a
one of you
council member.
guys. I can't get your guys are council members, but I can challenge one of your champions. I could literally just challenge Lupin to a fight right now.
You could.
He would still have
I
to
guarantee.
accept.
I want you to. I
That's
want
true.
you to. I want him to wipe you across the fucking floor.
You know what? I just want Lupin to say no and just walk away.
That's what he would probably do.
That would be the most foreseen reaction. I challenge you. No. Okay.
Lupin, I challenge you for control of the trading post. Nah. Alright, fuck.
Well, remember, if you challenge for control of the trading post, you have to offer something of equal value.
That's true.
And you don't have anything.
I mean, I have part of the trading post.
You have a section of it.
Exactly. Part.
Yeah, Nash has a pretty important part of the trading post, I will say. I will say that Nash is important to the trading post.
Or no.
Okay.
Sure.
Anyways. Are we done?
Should we?
He'll say that feel free to move that orb to any room in your place. It's completely movable. It will only activate if all 5 of you touch it.
I'm gonna pick up the orb and put it in the kitchen.
Before Nash picks that orb up, Cloris should pick the orb up and fly it somewhere else.
No, that was too fast.
My character
You were too
would add-
slow.
My character would recommend that the place for it should be the conference room.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh, too bad. No, you can have it back. Here, Cloris, catch.
Okay,
Either
Cloris.
that, or we just put it in the faculty lounge.
For now, I think the conference room is a good enough spot.
Seems appropriate.
Yes.
All right. Iosis will turn to Osbert. Is there anything else we need to do?
He'll say, nope. You have all learned. Oh, one other thing. If someone touches the orb and you try to assign them to be a champion, and they touch it, but they are not strong enough to be a champion, it will also fail.
Ah,
Understood.
But do not worry, you will all know which answer it is once it fails. The orb has a weird way of telling you.
is it an aggressive, going to take damage kind of way?
Oh
It's
no,
more-
of course not. It's you would simply know it's either they are too weak or you are full.
Okay, just
The orb will just
Magic
audibly say, "This is a weak ass bitch. She can't be a champion."
Bruh. Damn. That's harsh.
Would have laughed if Nash touched it and said, "Sorry, too weak."
Out of character, it goes by hit dice.
okay.
I know, but it would have still been funny if Lupin, whose same hit dice, gets it, and Nash is just
I'm actually a higher
like,
level.
too weak.
I'm one level
Yeah,
higher
higher
than all you
level.
guys. I gained extra experience doing merc missions.
Hey, Cerberus, can I add custom commands to the orb?
What kind of custom
If it's-
commands are you trying to?
If the orb says someone if someone's not strong enough, I want the orb to respond by saying, "This fam, this is a weak ass bitch." All right, and then and if he's all right, he's like, okay,
Are you making the orb hood as shit?
yeah, the orb does this shit. Yes, it says it.
Bruh.
And then if the orb is like, if he is strong, if the person's strong enough and everything, he's cool. He's like, this whole be cool. He can ride with us. And then if this person's like ultra strong, it's gonna be like, yo, you better recruit this guy. This guy or something. I don't have a good one for like the uber strong people. I don't have a good. Someone give me a good remark for uber strong people.
I'm just gonna go with no.
This bitch thick.
Nah, that's not good enough.
Oh, sorry. Oh Lord,
Over
he had come.
9,000.
Bruh.
It's over 9,000. I don't know.
I didn't even see the video.
I'll come up with something, but am I allowed to add those commands to the orb?
No.
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 You should have said that before. I wouldn't even said anything.
I wanted to hear your commands.
I just wanted to have like a voice command. I feel like that's easy enough to add to a random orb. It's not like bruh. Okay. Like like sound effects that you hear on or shit. I just wanted to have magical sound effects. Fine, I'll just make my own silent. I will just make my own like spell or something that would play every time someone touches the orb. I'll do it myself.
Okay. You can just say the words yourself.
No. No. I don't need to say it. I want it to sound like it's coming from the orb. So I'm going to have to set up a spell. That's the whole point.
Oh man.
Bruh.
Too bad you guys didn't use the third floor. This would have been a perfect spot for the
We can always change the spot later. Anyways, does anyone want to go back to that quest we were doing?
Yeah, I'm going back immediately.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be joining.
Where?
I'll be joining you unless Cerberus thinks that I should continue with the what I was doing.
You found the lead to what you were looking for, because that
see,
that
then I can
person has it. Now, whether you want to help them finish this and then go to that is up to you.
What if I like?
I'll help you finish what you're doing.
What if I didn't like that?
All right.
Iosis will come along too, since she was not there originally.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
Are like mirrored and luck Can Kiko Hilda coming back with us?
I'll assume yes. I
They're
mean,
welcome to do so. It's their choice, though.
yeah, sure.
If Mirren's had enough adventuring and she wants to take a rest, that's her prerogative. Same with Luck.
She's they're up for it. You guys were in that city. That is not the correct city.
Oh yeah. Iosis, I have a gift for you. I have two gifts for you.
I have 2 gifts for you. So,
Oh, this works out great. This works out great.
although one of them is technically from Mirren,
All
because
right,
I think it's funny.
do you want to give it to Mirren? Or do you want me to give it to Mirren?
I'll give it to you so you can give it to Mirren.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a mug that, if you balance it, it points to the nearest tavern.
God damn it! She's not an alcoholic.
Yeah, you are.
There it is.
I'm also going to give you a magical bell that, if you ring the bell, you stop making sound, basically.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, I guess you just can't be heard. So if you want to be extra stealthy. Why are we here?
Hey, Cerberus, we teleported back to the spot we teleported from, which was the area with the grave.
Yeah,
Where
I'm
the
pretty sure
party
he just
token is.
didn't move the party stone.
All right. So you guys were here.
Yes. And we're following a trail that Chloris can find via her buffed survival skill. Lupin might be better at tracking it, but
Probably.
Also, before we leave, my character would say to Sapphire that at some point in the future we're going to have a meeting.
All right. It would have been on this side of the mountain because this is the cut through area.
oh wait.
So 13 days would get you guys here of tracking. And here you guys would find
Anything?
several more gravestones.
Any with names or just unmarked?
No, they're just all
Wow,
unmarked.
this Death's knee brace item is really good.
Yeah, I thought you would like that one.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I will.
BB.
I
So-
will bestow upon of course, Mirren the key of the city.
Yes.
Here you go, Mirren. A new key for your keys.
All right. So let me advance everything 20 days.
Add this to her character sheet.
Where's my phone calculator? There it is.
And I was gonna give Mirren a different weapon, but honestly, I kind of like the idea of her just beating people with a key now.
Right?
She just has a keyblade, basically.
But it's
That-
a bludgeon.
That item got rolled, and the first thing I thought was Mirren needs this.
It is bludgeoning. It does say bludgeoning, but still, like,
No, even the Keyblade in the game was a bludgeoning weapon because it
no,
was
it cut. It clearly
didn't have
looks.
a blade.
It doesn't have a blade, but it cuts. Like,
Yeah.
he cuts things with it all the time. It clearly has no edge, but it cuts via magic.
It's a magical edge made of
Yeah.
key.
Let's advance 20 days.
No wonder it's
um,
called no wonder it's called the Keyblade.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Well, another.
From where you guys are, as soon as Roll20 loads and stops being dumb, you guys would be able to see Noxus from where you are. And you would be able to tell that the path you guys were following leads to it.
No. They have made it.
Hmm.
Alrighty, I'm guessing we get to Noxus?
I mean, yeah, it's fine. I'm fine with just marching straight through the front door.
Back again.
Okay, can I just point this out? We literally just established our nation.
Yep.
Which means, and it's been about 20 days, which means Noxus now knows they have a new neighbor.
Yep.
And 3 of the members of the council and 2 of the champions are now marching to their door.
No, just one.
No.
No, two.
Did
No,
Lupin?
it's just one.
Oh,
Was
that's
Lupin
right.
with us?
Freelance
Yeah.
champion.
Lupin's with us.
Okay.
So
Okay,
one champion
so-
and one freelance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be anything.
Yeah.
You know, we just come waltzing right up to their door. That is not a good look.
It's a great look. We might need to borrow their assistant.
We're not here. We're not here for a hostile takeover, so you know.
Yeah, we're fine.
At best, it's an open invitation for champion to come by and say, "Lamau, I challenge."
Is it an action to gain this movement speed, or to just automatically gain movement speed whenever I kill something?
It's you just get it.
Wow. It's good.
Right, it's only for your turn after.
Yeah.
You're being very suspicious. What did you do?
It's still really good, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just get really lucky with the rolls.
I got really lucky with my rolls. It's just
It's
other
not
people
for
got
you.
my stuff.
Yeah.
Other people got my stuff. Like, it's still good for the party.
Mm-hmm.
Priam got an amazing weapon in the form of a rock that he doesn't have to make attack rolls for. Like,
Honestly, this is like the best buff that Priam have ever
yeah,
gotten.
that rock is insane for Priam.
Yeah, you
And
no longer have to
Arvictus-
make attack rolls.
Arvictus, you should have finished reading the book by now, so you should have gotten +5 Constitution, and you can pick whoever you want to read it next. Either Chloris Iosis, probably. I decided Arvictus can pick who gets the second use. He could give it to fucking. I mean, I would be very upset if you did, but you could give it to your fucking wife if you wanted to.
I mean, I don't blame
What
it
are you
either,
giving
because
me?
The wife
book,
has not been used at all, despite.
What book?
the +5 Constitution book, the one that has.
I would
2
have been
uses.
using it this entire time. I said this.
And I
I
said
might have
that
been muted. I'm
would have
sorry.
been done by now. You can pick who gets the second use out of it.
Okay, since it's between Iosis and
I think Priam
Chloris,
should get it.
roll a d100.
I don't think Priam should get it for the same reason
Not
that I
Priam.
shouldn't get it.
Okay.
You guys have enough health.
We don't take damage.
Oh, yeah,
Priam's
true.
like really far away all the time. He doesn't get hit nearly as much.
So
Honestly,
both of you roll a d100,
Mm.
and we'll decide from who gets the higher number.
Can we just decide between Nightshade and us of who should get it?
Yes, out of you and Nightshade, both of you roll a d100.
Oh,
What if
oh.
they
So
don't want to
he's-
roll? What if they just both agree?
Well, he's saying he's gonna give the book to whoever rolls the highest, but then they can just decide amongst themselves.
Yeah, that's true. That also works.
Okay.
All right.
So he's gonna hand it to Nightshade.
All right.
And now you both have the decision of now you can make the arguments to each other, and I don't have to be involved.
Also, didn't we just spend 20 days getting here? So
This would have happened
time
after.
to read it.
I'm gonna say one thing about me, and it's a book for Constitution, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say one thing about me, about how my build works with Constitution.
Can you use it?
I can't use it, no, but if I could use it.
Oh, well. If you can't use it, then I don't.
I'm kind of curious though. How would it?
Well, my build is being a master of many forms. It's almost every like special attack or whatever a monster has. The DC is based on Constitution.
The inherent bonus doesn't apply to polymorphed forms. That goes away.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Your ability scores change to the ones the creature has. Inherent bonuses won't stay.
Fair enough.
Damn. That would have been.
You would increase your hit point total, and that's all it would do for basically your entire character.
Fair enough. Never mind then.
All right, now time to
That-
add two.
that would have been pretty
for
strong.
16 levels.
That would have been pretty strong if it was just their con +5 every time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So between
oh, yeah,
Iosis and Chloris,
uh,
you guys decide who gets it, and then you can just add the scores now because all this travel time is more than enough time to.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. How much con do you have, Iosis?
So, I have currently with all my bonuses, I have 20.
Okay.
Originally, I was just gonna give the book to you, but then I thought about it and realized that my Hellfire Warlock abilities all make me take con damage.
Yeah,
Oh.
personally, I think it would be better for Iosis, but
Okay.
But I've also seen Chloris
I
get
mean-
hit more than Iosis because
Not-
Iosis
yeah,
is
that's also
invisible.
Yeah, I think that's why I said that now you see why I think Service is more of an asshole to me than everyone else. Okay.
I go out of my way to make sure I stay away from those situations, though. Like I'm a little excessive about staying out of those situations.
I mean, I feel like I stay out of the situations, but I still am like, it's like I can be like 500 feet away and something hits me. Okay. I'm fine. Okay.
I mean, if you guys can't decide, I'll just take it back.
I mean,
I can always use more health.
I am pretty passive about this since Iosis got it. It's not like I'm going to try to steal it from her in her sleep. I have a 16 con right now.
All right.
All I know is I think you guys should fight, and whoever loses all their HP first should get it.
I feel like I would win. I would feel like I have a advantage in that fight.
Penny, fork or spoon?
I got it. Thank you.
Iosis, if you use this book, you'll have more con than me.
Unless
Grab
we
it. Don't
Starting.
worry.
But still less HP.
Probably. I have 234.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did way less. I actually think I'm just gonna use the book then, because
Okay.
of my Hellfire abilities.
Yeah, just in case you enter a if your necklace ever gets fucked up or something, or was that a necklace or a ring that's doing that lets you recover it whenever you're on?
It's my pact binding.
Okay.
That's a feat she took. And
Not a
or
feat.
class.
Classed it.
Nice.
Beautiful.
All right. We've arrived in Noxus.
Just need to go into my notes.
At this point, I think my character would just be like,
Iosis.
"All right, well, you guys take care of this.
I'm just gonna knock on the
heading
door.
back."
20, 21.
What? Okay. Why is
The
your Vic
things I
sleeping?
need to take care of.
Okay.
Jesus, I have like about 3,000 pins in my D&D tab. I'm just and the issue is I didn't organize them when I first made my Pinterest, so now I'm just like, fuck.
I love mushroom cheese.
All right, Service, what happens?
Okay.
We're not being stealthy at all.
So I mean, if you want, we can disguise us. If you guys want, I can disguise us.
You can disguise yourselves. Like, I don't really see why we would need to do that.
Me neither. At the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just saying that because people were worried about going to Noxus. So
Were people worried about this?
Huh?
Were people worried? I wasn't.
Arvictus said something.
Arvictus left. He doesn't even want to go into
No.
Noxus.
My character in character for two things, he would have said, like, as we were approaching from far away, he would have gone, this is
15,
a little concerning that three of the founding members of the newest country that just popped up, plus a champion, plus currently 3 of the sitting members of its council are all just strolling up to the door of their neighbor.
This is the downside of our entire party being involved in the high-end politics of the new nation. It's not going to go away, no matter how much we adventure.
Yeah.
And?
Yeah, I don't see how there's anything we can do about this, Arvictus, and also it doesn't really feel that concerning to me. We're neighbors. We're not enemies. We may even have to borrow the assistant from this location.
You already
Like,
kind of got assistance from this location before.
yeah.
I mean, you guys are still about a day away from the city. You can just see it from where you are. So I wanted you guys
that's
to
why my character is bringing this up now.
be able to make
I'm still not sure what the deal is. What the issue is.
I mean, are we just going to walk in? I mean, I thought we were.
The issue is, we'll look at both Caloris and Lupin. Lupin specifically going, one of our enemies from our home plane is a champion here. She's the one that beat Rurin.
Now you're bringing up the important questions.
Oh,
yeah.
that's news.
This has been stated to the rest of the party multiple times.
I didn't know this.
Iosis, you weren't there for that part. But actually, it was stated to you, Nash. Actually, no, you were stone at that point in time. So no, it wasn't stated to you. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, I was a statue for a while.
I did forget that. I would say, I mean, who was the person from our home plane that's there? I forgot.
Isn't it Loth or something?
No.
Let
me look at my notes. Hold on. Let me look at my notes first. Okay, never mind. I just have it as demon bitches here.
That sounds like something you would do.
Oh, her.
Oh,
This is
this
the
is Evelyn.
champion.
This is Evelyn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys know her actual
pretty
name
good.
is Azrael.
All right.
And she was the personal assassin of Elazar Void.
Well, I mean, if you guys don't want to march in, I mean, that's fine.
I mean, we're
No,
finishing
I'm
this
telling, I know. My character knows you're going to be focused on the quest. That's why my character's dipping and telling the both of you, specifically, be careful. Especially Lupin, since he is a champion.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not from that plane. I'm native to this plane. I'm freelance. Like, I have no attachments or
And
enemies
because of information we did learn previously, we do know she is a Drider.
Cool.
That was a weird ass Drider.
Cool. She's in disguise or something. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Polymorph. Essentially.
polymorph.
Now, what Rurin told you guys was that ever since she came to Noxus, she'd worked up the ranks to become a tier 5 champion. and had used questionable tactics to sabotage others, and then eventually sabotage her, to essentially getting Rurin, because her and Rurin were sent out on a mission, and Rurin blamed her for her failing. And when they got back, Rurin ended up getting demoted from tier 3 down to tier 4, and she was demoted up to tier 3. And then when she was up at the Freljord, when you guys were up there, and then she lost again, she was told she was exiled.
Fun.
Did anyone ever sense motive her when she told us that?
Nope, not me.
Well, really?
Just might have.
There was a reason I wanted to look at her hand.
Anyways, are we going in or not?
I think I'm going in. There's not.
I'm 100% going in.
The character's heading back to base. He's taking his daughter with him.
Okay.
And, yeah, since he can only take her.
I mean, Cloris is also going to just try to do some advertising since this is a trading. Since they're probably going to show up at the trading post. New brothel, closer than Shurima.
Well, I mean, realistically, if we go in there, what are we going to do for Rorin, and what are the odds of this working?
Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna straight challenge somebody for her sword.
Huh.
Yeah, it's what I assumed he was gonna do.
What is Nash going to offer?
I don't know. My sword?
Is that the same value?
I don't know, maybe. I got other stuff I could offer.
As long as it doesn't involve the party, yeah, okay.
Don't worry, it's not gonna involve you.
Swear to God.
I mean, if I don't know how. Are there other suggestions for getting her sword back besides an open challenge?
You guys have not discussed that?
Well, to be honest, no. I mean, we could. How about can we reach a diplomatic deal with like some of the Noxan leaders? You think?
We could trade something, but I mean, any diplomatic deal is gonna involve some amount of trading. So
I mean, Hey, I can like give out like coupons for the.
I
Lama.
don't think that's that doesn't sound like a realistic.
You don't know who we might get. The guy might be be really into women.
I will say I have a feeling that any kind of diplomatic or negotiation power we have will probably be severely reduced if we challenge them and lose.
Oh
Yep.
man, Cerberus, on the way here, I would have released the toad that was kept in this preservative jar.
Okay. You release the toad and it just hops away.
Cool. And it's just very rude to just keep this toad here. Cerberus, I'm going to destroy the belt of cat imprisonment.
Go ahead and roll me Sunder.
Sure. Against this stationary object that can't do anything.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I mean, is there anything? Is Rurin with us right now?
No.
She is, right?
No.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she was not.
Remember, she felt she couldn't do much because no weapon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she just stayed behind.
All right, here's Mountain Hammer.
You missed the stationary
man.
object.
Wait, hold on.
You-
My weapon
you
is
re-
lucky.
You
My weapon
really
is lucky. It's fine.
so you really destroyed that rock that was next to the stationary.
My
Okay, yeah,
weapon
you
is
destroyed it.
lucky. That's fine.
I do wonder
would've
if
been-
it's like,
I
you
would have
know,
laughed so hard if you rolled 2 ones.
even though, I mean, here's the thing: doesn't Ruin still have power?
Yeah,
Her weapon-
she just has no will to use it.
She's
She
a
did-
very passive person, or passive and timid, while she does not have her weapon.
Exactly. So can't we just make her stronger in a different way?
I've been trying that, and it hasn't been working. She has no will to do anything.
Violent.
Mhm.
I mean,
She
Why
has-
do you think I keep dragging Ruin to stuff?
true. I mean, can we find? I guess we already.
You know
tried-
what's funny is my character literally has an item at his new home for something like this.
We're not talking
what
about the
is it?
level up item, right?
We're not trying to level her up. What are you talking
I'm not
about?
trying to level her up.
That's what I
know.
was saying. Yeah, that's
Honestly,
why-
it wouldn't even work.
I assume the belt of cat imprisonment has been destroyed.
Yes, it is lay shattered on the ground.
This item's too evil. Nobody can have it.
Actually, hold on. But when you lay it on the ground, I need a will save from you.
Oh my god, you're killing me.
Lamar.
Should have just been holding it, bud.
Yeah, you should have
I need-
thrown it up and tried to baseball it.
I needed my hands.
Okay, you're fine.
I would have laughed.
It
if
was
you
like
actually
it's like
rolled a
DC
natural
14.
one.
Yeah, he needed a 1.
I think it's just we're just rolling to not roll a 1.
Yeah. Yeah. So you put it down. You think about it for a moment, and you're like, nah, fuck this belt, and destroy it.
Evil can't be used against me now.
Just an enemy
I've
that
thought about
has.
it. I've thought about this about several items that I've picked up before.
Of
I'm just like,
destroying it.
God, like this is just nobody should have this power.
Like Priam's rock.
No,
that one's fine.
Pretty good. I don't know.
That
Priam's
one
rock's
actually
pretty good.
is fine.
Priam now has a homebrew rock weapon and a homebrew shield weapon, and they're both really good in my opinion.
Mhm.
Like Priam's,
And
Priam's
he
he's
never
doing
took
he's
the-
doing well for himself.
he
And you
never
know
took
what's
the
funny
shield back.
is him being a mineral warrior. He's now got a little friend.
Of the rock,
Oh, he
Yeah,
does.
his pet rock.
his
Mhm.
pet rock.
His pet rock.
I also
Kinda
have
like Rock's little
Exotic
pet
muffin
pot,
versus
pocket
gravity.
pal, Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah, and the fucking oil of greater magic weapon that fucking enchants things to fall madly in love with you. This one is
Bruh.
also dangerous. There's no save on
Oh.
it. It makes you fall in love with them too,
Yeah, you both fall in love with each other,
and there's no save.
Oh yeah.
so it's immune or bust.
That needs to be destroyed.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
I will personally destroy it.
I don't know what I'm doing with it. I don't feel like
You see,
anybody should have this power.
You get Iosis' attention, and then you say, Iosis, pull, and you throw it in the air.
Bruh.
What the fuck?
I will run the fuck away from that.
No, you're supposed to shoot it.
Oh, that's right. If I could just shoot it in midair, that's
Yeah, that's what I say. You get her attention, Iosis, pull, and you throw it in the air. And you know how they shoot frisbees after pull?
I'm not decided to destroy it yet. There might be a humane use
God.
for it. There might be a humane use for it,
Like a,
even as
I'm concerned.
a potential ruse.
like the main quest being these two people need to get back to settle their differences and get back together.
Well, no, I wouldn't use the potion for that. That's I would never use this potion for its intended use.
So, I got a question. Do we find Feely's, like, troop of people?
As I said
You
before,
do realize that place was attacked like months ago, right?
Yeah.
So you guys follow the trail, as I said before, for 20 days, and 1 day away, you see the trail leading to the gates of Noxus.
Oh.
I mean, I'm so all for walking in. I don't know why we're not walking in. Does anybody
I
have
thought, yeah,
any
that's why
objections?
I
Let's
just,
just
yeah.
walk in.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought we walked in. I didn't know we were having an objection to walking in.
I don't know.
Only
We're-
my character did. And then he just basically warned everyone, be careful.
And he just left. Yeah.
Yeah, and then left.
Yeah. I mean, we're
Alright.
still walking
Because
in.
A, the two squishiest people here have the rock launcher. Oh my god. Priam's new nickname. He's the rocket launcher.
Bruh.
No.
No thanks.
So here's
The
Noxus.
jump Mr.
Mr. the Cat.
Mr. the Cat and Lupin.
Now,
You don't need me.
when you get to the
You
first,
can call me Nash. Only my mother is allowed to call me Mister.
so as you get to the gate, you guys would be stopped.
Alright.
Flores will say greetings.
What is the
How are you?
purpose of your visit?
Mr. the Cat here on official league business. Please let us through.
Flores will say we are. You know what? I am not really the best at articulating. So I
Uh,
found my lesson.
We're on official league business. Please let us through.
now, Natch, they would see the mark on your finger
Yep.
and notice that it says F5, and you'd be allowed in the city.
Yep. All right. This is my apprentice Mirren and my assistant Feely. They're coming with me.
They would let you Mirren and Feely in, which Feely they would recognize as a citizen of Noxus.
Cool. Perfect.
And
perfect.
Feely,
There's one thing I would have tried on the way here.
what's that? You
When I
had
use
20
any
days.
kind of shape. When I use any kind of shapeshifting, does the mark remain?
Yes. He's always on your center finger, claw, toe, or tentacle.
It's dangerous.
I got a question. So only those three are allowed in. We're not.
Well, that's all I'm saying. As Feely's recognized as a citizen, she would also turn around and say that you guys are traveling with her.
Okay.
And the
Yeah, I was
guards
gonna
would
say
let
that
you guys
were
in.
like. All right.
Okay.
Perfect. Grand.
Okay.
All right, Feely, you have any idea where your compatriots would be?
She'll say, I assume either redeployed or somewhere here in the city. I haven't been here in the city since I was a kid.
Alrighty then. You know what that means, guys. I mean, maybe you don't.
Who
but
the
I do.
fuck is that?
That's someone that you know from Noxus. Or at
I
least
will
one of
gather
you have
information
met.
check.
I mean, you've seen her before, too, Arvictus.
Oh god, I remember her now. Yeah, it's.
I remember.
I have a type. I have a type. I have a
Yeah.
type.
God damn it, Arvictus!
I don't know what Arvictus's connection to this person is, but I also know that they're connected to Nash somehow. And I
So
don't
know.
Chloris has met her, and you guys have all
She's
seen
not
her.
actually. She's not connected to Arvictus. I'm saying this as a player. I have a
Oh.
type.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Well, I want you to know I don't know who this is, but something's going to happen involving me today. So, be ready
She's
for that
a
because
reserve
I'm not.
champion.
Be ready for that because I'm not. Okay. Moving on.
And by the way, this is a photo of actual Noxus.
I've rolled a gather information
Oh,
check. Yeah,
yeah.
this looked pretty realistic to what I would expect, so that makes sense.
Yep.
Because
Carter-
Noxians, while normally on the evil side, are actually fucking master strategists.
Oh yeah, no.
Yes.
Wasn't it something about this city being damn near impenetrable?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Their city has never felt a siege in like any of its history.
So what you're saying is, get 1,000,000 Lupins and siege the city.
Sure.
Fill every role fucking imaginable. The
Well,
siege beasts, the archers, everything.
I mean, I don't know where you're
Oh,
gonna
I guess
find
you have
that
a
many
million.
lupins.
Yeah, I feel like if you had a million lupins, you could do a whole bunch of stuff. But
Just cast Simulacrum.
It'd still take a while
Just-
to make a million of them.
No, cast Simulacrum while you have the ability to cast Wish, and then have that.
Cast 999,999 times.
Yep. Just do that until you have infinite wishes.
sure.
And none of those wishes will go wrong.
Yeah, I don't see any reason this possibly backfire. It's
Yeah.
definitely
No,
the best
especially
possible
when
use of Wish.
especially when the spell, all you're doing with the Wish spell is basically just bombarding the area with negative energy, and in certain cases, holy energy.
Anyways, I'm gathering information.
I don't think we should split up. So, someone
Well, I'm taking Mirren and Feely with me, no matter where I'm going.
then that's fine.
I mean, Chloris is just following, for the most part.
I'll take a stab at figuring out where they're at, if on finding information as well.
Chloris will just ask Feely, do you think anyone in Noxus would be interested in a brothel? She's just gonna ask. Cerberus?
So you are asking the front guards this, or you won't gather information?
I said Feely.
Just Feely.
Oh. She'll say again, I haven't been back to the city since I was a kid.
Oh. Okay. Chloris will then, I guess, attempt to gather information to see if people are interested.
Alright. Iosis, you're rolling for...
I'm looking for information about Feely's compatriots.
And Nash, same
Where they
thing?
might be.
Yes.
Alright, Nash, I'm
can
going to
I
assume
roll?
you roll to assist Iosis then.
Can I roll to assist Iosis and do a separate roll for my stuff?
You can... Which one do you want to do first? Do you want to try to look for your brothel, or do you
Iosis?
want to try to find
Iosis
information? Alright,
first. Iosis first.
so roll to assist. Alright, you successfully assisted. It puts Iosis to a 31. And you got an 18 for you. So we'll do Feely first, because that's the whole reason you guys are here. And Nash. I love how Nash just made like 5 Warblades.
Also, his name was Osborne, correct?
Yes.
First of all, they're not done. Second of all, they're from the Nash's one-shot characters that you had already
Yeah.
me.
No, I just noticed them as I was going through.
I just named them all Warblade because I don't. We're still working on them.
Fantasy name generator.
We'll give them proper names later.
Yeah.
I've decided that I've poached one of them from Chloris's brothel. One of them was one of the girls, and one of them was one of the customers.
All right. All right. So, Iosis, you, Nash, and Chloris, on your first hunt for information, let's say after 1 hour, you guys, yeah, right? It's almost like when you guys work as a team, you can get things done faster. You guys know that about
I've got information. I'm sorry.
2 months ago, there were citizens from one of their encampments that had come back, but there was only about a dozen of them.
Out of how many?
We don't know how many.
Out of an entire
Okay.
encampment.
Oh, okay.
Well, dozens better than none. Hopefully, some of them are your friends and family, I guess. Do we know where they are?
They'll say they've spread out to their respective home, family that they had here, or left of their own devices to other encampments inside Noxus. They say, are you... the person you get the most information out of would be a bartender. And he was like, are you looking for anyone specific?
Huh, Feely?
So, Feely, who could have also rolled gather information, but I'm dumb. So, Feely would say that she'd be looking for her sister, Oshiko.
You said
Oshiko.
Oshiko, okay.
Oshiko. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That name is familiar.
Yeah, you guys have definitely met an Oshiko before.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't, but you guys have.
Let's
Now,
see, it's not the...
I think looking for Oshiko is a better lead.
And it was recommended that we check in with Tavern.
What was the name of the four-eared cat girl?
Oshiko.
Are you talking about Oshiko?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Oshiko.
Yeah.
Which point, in that case, since I remembered here, I'll have Lupin say, Oshiko. Is that what you said?
She'll say
Yes.
yes. You know her?
Yeah. Does your sister happen to have cat ears?
She'll say yeah.
Then yes, I think we've met her.
Do you know where she is?
On that note, I'm not so sure in character and out of character.
Out of character, we split up after we entered Noxus territory because she lived in Noxus and she went back to the town that got attacked.
Flores will say I can attempt to scry on her, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to reach her. Mainly because I don't know her well. Would you want me to try to do that?
She'll say, I mean, is there something I could give you that could help you? I mean, we're related.
Do you have any, like...
Well, half sisters.
Let me see your blood.
Do you have anything that, like, belonged to her, or, like, picture, or a
They share
possession?
the same blood.
Well, they're half siblings.
They still share, at that point, they still share blood.
They still share blood, but she says, I also have a necklace she gave me before she took a trip into Demacia.
Okay.
A trip. She was hired as an assassin.
She didn't know that. She was just told that she had business there.
Alright, so, Cloris would take the necklace, and I do know this person, firsthand. Like, I've met the person, right?
You've met the person.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't...
She
so I
was
don't,
in the prison with us.
Yeah, so I don't get... So, okay, so that means she gets a -4 to her save.
All right.
Okay, so I will attempt to do...
Could make it up.
With my
You're
druid.
right there.
Choked on spit.
Remember, you cannot breathe and swallow at the same time.
Damn.
It wasn't me trying to breathe and swallow at the same time. It was me
Maybe
just
you
inhaling,
can.
and some of
I
the
can.
spittle just flew back there.
Me trying to be a functional human being. Got it.
God damn, y'all are fucking lucky. I rolled a percentile because there was a chance Oshiko would have gotten killed.
What?
Are you
crazy.
bruh.
With the,
no,
either
it's
through
not.
the invasion
he's
or on the
not.
trip back.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, that wasn't
Sure.
me, but sorry.
All right. So what's the save to resist it?
The save is so since I'm using the druid's 4th level, it'll be 24 minus 4, so yeah, she needs a 24.
No. Which will, right?
As well.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But yeah, she needs a 24. Of fucking course, but minus 4 to that.
So she rolled a 14. Where is her character sheet? Why do I have so many character sheets?
Ah, shit. She was a spellcaster, right? Then she probably passed.
No.
Okay.
No, she was an
She
assassin.
wasn't.
Assassin. I mean, yeah, but, you know,
Assassins are spellcasters.
yeah.
14.
No, like I mean, well,
I don't know. Everyone has a minimum 10 to all their saves and services games. She
No,
probably
we
passed.
don't.
I'm still mad at the
Majority
cast had
of
like a
them.
34 to their
Sorry.
fort save. Okay,
What? The casters don't have a 34 to their fort saves.
one of them did in the Iron Caves.
That was different. That was a busted ass character. He was in
Yeah.
a busted ass homebrew. You're talking about the Hex Mage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's because she got like her charisma mod to all of her saves.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Not something casters generally get. That's kind of reserved
Man,
for Gishy type marshals like paladins and.
man, I want that shit. Can I?
You
So
want
You're
to
not
be a Hex
supposed to get
Mage?
that. You're not supposed to just get that. Like that's the point. Anyways, charisma-based casters should not also get charisma to saves.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it is technically, I guess. You can't just have one stat do everything.
Hexblades are fucking garbage characters, though.
No,
so
Hex-
They kind of need it.
Yeah, Hex
Yeah.
Mage though.
Yeah,
Hmm.
was a homebrew, not a real class.
Yeah.
Not a regular class, rather.
I'll
Oh,
send
right,
it to you.
that
Graham.
one. That
Yeah.
monstrosity.
Yes.
I feel
Yeah.
like I feel like Cerberus doesn't like us asking for homebrew, but then he always adds homebrew in his game, so it's just like okay.
But I approve
Yeah,
you guys in homebrew.
We have some homebrew stuff.
We do.
I don't
but
know.
it's like-
We don't have whole
I
ass
mean, it
homebrew
doesn't
class.
bother
stuff.
me.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me either.
so
Homebrew classes.
what you're
in my game
saying is, as
that are
long as
available
I,
to the player characters. In fact, they're playing them.
I was about to say, so what you're saying is, I need to get a homebrew class, a homebrew race, everything homebrew.
Just make your own homebrew race and like post it somewhere on the internet and show it to Cerberus.
I mean, I was gonna say that's what I did, but like it's not what I did. Like,
I would
found
say
one
I
on the
would
internet.
say I would do that, but knowing me, I would underpower it so fucking much that Priam would look at it and be like, "Jesus Christ, man, you could have made this stronger."
No, it's bad when Priam tells you like you can do. This is worse than the by the book stuff. Like you can do more damage just by following the rules.
That is pretty bad.
Damn, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny though.
Yeah. It's like, oh man, I made this item that lets you do, an extra 1d6 on sneak attack. Yeah, well, like there's this feat you could take that just lets you do 2d6. Or
3 of those already exist.
yeah, see.
Yeah.
So, your scrying is successful. I actually found a character. Remember, she's only like level 5 or 6. She's not high level.
Oh, she didn't get leveled up? Okay. I thought she would have leveled up knowing you.
No, she's
No,
not like
any character
15
that has
now.
a remote chance of being useful to us can never level up.
But that's why you guys have the money shrine now.
Yeah, so I can spend all my money. Hold on, let me check my balance right now.
You have 30-something thousand.
I have 6,442 gold.
Okay, I have 23,000. I can level one person up.
I don't know what you're talking
With
about, Nash.
23,000 experience.
You have so much money, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
As you just give him 900,999 gold.
Give some money.
But you specifically make it exactly 999,999. Not a million.
Oh boy.
Arn.
You're trying to make shit complicated for me. Anyway. All
It
right.
was just a little bit faster. I could have gave you some money, and then you wouldn't be able to take money from me because you have to start doing math.
No, I would just give you 75,000 and then take it away.
No, I would just have to just keep typing faster than you.
So, well, there's a command to just remove all of someone's money, and that will just give you back what you had.
But what if he gives it to other people?
That would have started making it difficult. If he started like 10,000 IOSs, 10,000 to Rob, 10,000 to this random mercenary, 10,000 to this guy.
Gotta get some to this guy.
10,000 to Lupin.
Yeah, Lupin is the only. Yeah, Lupin is the only cash balance that stayed at 0. Lupin is the only person who can have his money track his mercenary.
Just making sure. Can I where was Oshiko? I didn't hear it.
So Oshiko, you would have seen, is inside of what looks like a tavern.
It's, of course. Okay. I'm guessing
You know what's funny is you can teleport there now.
I mean, yeah, that's the whole point. Anyways, I'm guessing that tavern is in the city, right?
No.
No. Okay, where is it? Okay, so I don't.
Scrying doesn't tell you that necessarily.
Does the overview look familiar to me in any way?
It does. It looks like reddish pink bricks on the ground.
Is it literally my brothel?
I don't know. It's just reddish pink bricks.
You said it looked familiar.
Yeah.
It's my brothel, isn't it?
Could be.
We haven't been to many taverns since being here. And the ones we have been in are in only 2 places. The one you just built.
That's a brothel, not a tavern.
I mean, it's
There's still a bar.
Okay, so it's like I don't know why Cerberus says it's being over.
And
if he says it's familiar, just say
Piltover.
just say it's my brothel, my dude.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. You're forgetting. It was also in Piltover.
Okay, then.
We've been to other taverns. We just haven't actually been in them. Like in
We've only
canon, we've definitely been in taverns when we've done gather information checks and search checks in the town.
Right.
We would have gone into taverns to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Dash, I
Tavern
distinctly remember you in a Freljord tavern. I distinctly remember that.
Yeah,
That happened.
exactly. So it's like, so Cerberus is just not. I feel like, see, this is why I see Cerberus as a jackass to me, because he just doesn't want to tell me where it is. If it's familiar to you, I'm like, okay, where is it? Like, oh, it has brick flooring,
red brick flooring.
red brick flooring. I'm like, oh, okay, it's probably, is it the Chloranthy? And then he goes silent.
It could be.
It could be.
I mean, how many casts of teleportation do you got?
I mean, I'm going to get there in either way. It doesn't matter. And I'm just saying, I just would rather know for sure where I'm going. Because now it's like, if I'm supposed to know where it is, why not just tell me where it is?
I like being needlessly difficult.
See, exactly. Just tell me where it is.
Thank you for admitting it.
You're welcome.
I just expect it.
It is indeed the Clearance.
Well then.
That makes... Huh.
I'm glad we spent 20 days coming out here.
Yes.
But you know what? It's actually fine. We had other stuff we can do here.
So is she literally at my brothel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cloris is just gonna be
She
like,
went there to work.
okay, Cloris is going to say to the party, oh my god, guess where I got, she's literally at the fucking brothel, my dude.
Wait,
Uh,
are you kidding me, right?
I know!
I'm gonna put my hands over Miran's ears.
Jeez, I know you were trying to spread the word about your brothel, but
You're
wow. I'm
so
impressed.
the person hold on. The person you've all been looking for a month is back home. Is
Sounds
that right,
that way.
sister?
Yes.
I step about 10 feet away from Lupin.
Lupin goes.
Make that 20 feet.
Yeah.
I can't even be mad anymore. This is funny.
Cloris is just like, man, well,
You have managed to make Lupin go 180 from his usual reaction.
I got a question. In that scry, does she look like she was spending money in there?
It looked like she was drinking something.
Okay, she's spending money in there. That makes me a bit more happier. Okay.
No, she was drinking something. Doesn't necessarily mean she bought it. Doesn't necessarily mean she's
We have a no outside food or drink policy.
Bruh.
If you think about it, you've made at least 1 gold off this person because you have a 1 gold door fee.
Okay, exactly. So that's why I'm saying, okay, at least I made some money off of her after looking for her tribe for like a month. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Cloris is like, okay, so she's back there, and then I guess, well, I'm going to, before we go back to, you guys can go to, someone bring Feely. No. First, Cloris is like, give me 1 second. She goes into her mind link, and she talks to her manager. Cerberus?
Mm-hmm.
Remember my manager? Or my brothel?
I remember your manager. Do you remember your manager's name?
Amy.
Yep.
Amy, you can check the journal.
I am. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Yeah. She's gonna talk to Ao. Ao.
Oi.
Ao.
Yeah. Owie.
Okay. And she's
Owie.
Aoi. Okay. She's gonna talk to Aoi, and she's like, "Hey, Aoi, how's things going over there for you?"
She'll say it's okay. We've
All
been
right,
running kind of steady.
That's great. I have some kind of an important thing for you to do. It turns out the person I was looking for is actually in the brothel right now. Do you mind just telling her that we will be coming over with her sister and momentarily?
And who
your
am I telling
point-
this to?
You're telling this is a four-eared cat woman named Oshiko. She should be sitting at the bar in the bar area.
Remind her not to say her name immediately.
Okay.
Oshiko!
This woman is an assassin.
Cloris will tell her, hey, don't, she is a bit on, she'll just say, by the way, don't say her name. Just say,
Excuse me.
just
Well,
normal.
actually,
What?
fuck it.
Just say that the proprietress will be speaking with you shortly.
Okay. Say the proprietress will be speaking with you shortly.
Oh. Somebody said that to me. I might consider running.
Why?
She'll say, okay, I'll go tell her.
Alrighty. And I got a question. So, what about my information about?
Sure, she can run.
Cloris will say what she wants to say about. Okay, what about my other gather information? About the brothel.
All right. So, What is it you're telling people?
She's asking how, like, do people travel to go to brothels?
You would get a general consensus of, unless it's something extraordinary, you don't go to brothels. You find brothels where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And
Wow.
unfortunately, there's not a skill for spreading information.
Yes, there is.
Advertising.
Yes, there
Yeah,
is.
profession,
Fashion
advertiser.
Advertising.
Yeah.
Do you have it?
Perform.
It's
Perform.
called being a
Perform
bard.
skill.
See, Cloris, let me give you a hint. You can give whatever bards are playing in the tavern money.
I was going to ask for
sing
bards
it.
just
Yeah.
now. I was literally just about to ask for bards. Like, I didn't even get to finish my statement. I was just asking first. Okay. Anyway, she's going to be like, she's going to go into the taverns and ask for bards.
I mean, you would just hear them singing, but
Okay.
you would also find a few getting a drink.
Okay. Cloris is going up to the bards and she will tell them about her brothel back in Grimlock. And she would ask them to spread the word and pay them.
How much would you pay them?
I'm guessing you're like level 5 bards, right? Because
They're
everyone's
various
level 2.
levels.
Okay. Well, I mean, if they're low level, she will just pay them like 10 gold. You know what? No, Cloris will not be cheap. She'll pay him like 50 gold.
Okay. You would see them get very excited
Mm-hmm.
and begin singing about how amazing your bar is and where it is.
Alrighty.
Can you sing the song for us? I just want to hear it for the ambience of the. No, Chris, can you please sing me the bard song that they're singing, just for my immersion?
Do you hear
Okay,
hear that
here's
song
the
in your
bar
head
song.
that's playing
Here's
right
the
now?
song you sing. I got it.
Everybody just chill.
I ain't
I want to hear
saying
Surfer
she's a
sing.
gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke nigga.
God.
No, please.
Cloris, I
Alrighty.
think you're the only one here allowed to sing that song.
All right, so that's the song that they're singing.
This
Okay.
is a travesty.
Shut up.
All right, so I assume you're gonna head back with Feely.
Oh, Cloris, are you going to hand out any of the beautiful posters you made?
No, I'm not. Anyways, Cloris is going to. Cloris is also going to. Since I'm here, can I roll to see if I find a woman to bring back to my country who wants to work with the
Sure.
Don't make them super hot.
Damn, you're
Just
confident.
The fucking average girls.
No.
Go
Okay,
ahead,
but
Cloris.
service. Here's the thing. I just need like it doesn't have to be a top tier girl. Just like give me like a good mid tier that I can only pay like a few silver a day instead of like gold.
You know there's no silver in my games, right?
Huh?
You know there's no silver in my games, right? It's
I-
either one gold a day or one gold a week. You're looking
Well, I
for the one
mean-
gold a week girl.
I mean, I was actually looking for a 5 because like all the main girls make 1 gold a day. I was thinking these girls made 5 silver a day, so every 2 days they make a gold.
Or we
mean,
could pay them a gold a week.
I mean, that's cheaper than what I was going to give them, but okay.
you can roll it.
All right. Fuck.
All right, let's see what's on the homepage. I've been looking up a lot of maps recently, so I don't know if any women are gonna come on there.
I like how even though I rolled low, I still get someone because it's Noxus apparently.
Because there's gonna be women there. It's just the quality of woman you're gonna see.
The quality women. Watch me find a quality woman here.
You get fucking Baba Yaga.
Kind of tempted to help Chloris and look on my own too.
You can roll your
What
own
do you say?
percentile.
I mean,
Baba
you
Yaga
are on the
comes with your own
council of the
transportation.
country. Do what?
Yo, got
Baba
90.
Yaga come at her own transportation.
So
Goddamn.
just making sure. I always met met Arvictus before, right? I believe she did. He was there for the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, what?
So since Chloris is still kind of looking, I think if Arvictus wants to teleport Feely to the Chlorancy, that would be a good idea.
I'm not there.
Yeah, Victus isn't there.
Oh yeah, shit. I realized. Oh yeah, Nash has been there before. She would ask Nash if he would transfer.
Definitely not your establishment. You can do it. I have other stuff I need to do here.
Now, Chloris.
Yes.
So you look around and you would see someone
Yes.
already dancing to what the bards are singing.
Nice.
This is what they look like. It's the diseased guy from Piltover.
Oh no, they look quite majestic in their dancing.
I got ultra lucky. Ultra lucky.
It's
guys.
gonna be them. It's gonna be one of them butter faces.
That is such a mean thing to say.
Oh, nice.
All right, all right.
Oh, dude.
That's all I get.
Yes.
No girls.
No.
That was all that was on the homepage.
That wasn't like murdering something else. Yes. Or like obviously like a battle ride or something. Because I look for women that aren't holding weapons
And
or
Noxus,
obviously
good luck.
casting spells.
Is this because I rolled a 15?
Yes. All right.
Okay.
So let's go for. Is Iris just gonna roll the 100 or D100?
Why not? I can't believe I'm doing this. Sure.
God.
52, 61 is one.
You have a better chance than me.
You get one reroll.
So here's the thing. At least I can dress my guy up. All right.
Fair.
What, you gonna make him a trap?
We could do that.
You just gonna Legend of Zelda it? Put a little
You could just expand the portfolio if you are selling.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely fucking do.
That
You
is
never
an
know.
option, you know.
I know it's an
A
option.
good way to
That's why
start
I was-
expanding too.
Exactly.
You never know. Some
I mean, I did
some
say
guys might be
this
into that.
That's what I'm saying. This is a person that was supposed to only be paid like 1 gold a week. So that's all right with me.
At most.
Yeah. Plus
I
tips.
can't wait for your employees to start discussing their wages.
I mean,
No, we'll make it like a competitive tiered system. That way, everyone's always trying.
I mean, oh no, the wages is like everyone knows the people who get the 1 gold are the main girls, and everyone else. Is
Yeah, but
like,
but they can compete for the main girl slot.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like a host club. Like you can
Get
compete for
prettier.
that. Get more if you get them if
Get
you get more
sluttier.
guests. If you get more guests wanting you, then you get to become a main girl.
Yes.
So
Oh,
But
Pretty
right.
average for this
So
establishment.
you have 2 on your first page. Do you want to pick from one of them, or do you want to use your reroll?
I can only pick one?
Nightshade, show me them. I want to see.
Shoot, I can only pick one?
Yo, Nightshade, I want to see.
Okay.
Unless you want to use your reroll.
Then you lose those.
Nope,
And
nope,
you get
I
the
don't want to
chance.
lose either one of them.
Yo, Nightshade, link me. I want to see what they look like.
No, it's Nightshade's decision.
It's Nightshade's decision.
I know it's your her
You're not
decision. I
there.
just want to see what they look like. That's it.
Now
Yeah, but you're gonna try to.
the way I'm doing this is you both split off. You went into one. You went in one direction to look for women. She went into another direction to look for women. You found who you found, and she found who she found. So
Let's go.
Yeah, but like the person you put for like me, everyone on the screen got to see.
because it was only
go-
one, and you didn't get a
let's-
reroll.
Let's go with the first one, Cerberus.
Okay.
Yeah, I put yours on screen because, like I said, you only got one, and you didn't get a reroll.
Okay.
It'd be different if you got either more than one, or if you got
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Damn, I'm so mad I can only pick one of them.
That now you know how I feel.
I was actually shocked you didn't pick the second one.
Really? It was close.
Yo,
Alright.
can you, Cerberus, link? I just want to see what they look like.
I'm coming back for that second one, though.
Cloris.
I'm surprised Nash isn't
That's
trying
the
to
one
help
she
since
didn't
how
take.
much he's sunk into it, apparently.
Wait. You didn't pick the cat girl?
She did pick.
Oh, wait. Cerberus, did you show them the other one?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
on
okay.
screen.
You didn't pick the cat girl? You kidding me?
Is Rosa the whaler girl? Is there another girl?
You didn't pick the
Because apparently, how concerning it is, I will show the other one that she didn't pick.
You didn't pick the cat girl. Shit. The other girl's great. No, she's great. Okay. She just didn't pick the cat girl. That's all I'm saying.
This is the one that wasn't chosen.
They're both pretty good, though. I'm just saying.
It was hard. It was a
I'm just
really
saying,
hard
I'm just
decision.
saying this for the memes that you didn't pick the cat girl.
Oh yeah, pretty close. I'd probably gone
you
with the cat
found
girl.
Nash's mother.
Bruh.
What's with you and Nash's mom? Like,
I don't know.
I would
Because your character doesn't have any parents right now, okay?
yeah.
But yeah, it was a hard choice. I'll give Iosis that.
All right.
I would have chosen the cat.
Sam.
I think I would have too,
Just
but
because y'all
It's
are
okay.
furries.
I'm the one picking.
you're the one who got to choose. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay, you're fine. You're
Remember,
fine. It's just-
anyone can look for employees. Cloris just majorly chooses to.
Yes, let me look for employees in our own base.
I'm spending quality time with Mirren right now. I don't need to go around exposing her to these
Forrest is
things.
going
The
to-
host.
okay,
So
I'm just going to ask this thing about because, like, I did pick the guy in our troop. I'm just going to go up and ask him, hey, how do you feel about working at my fine business establishment?
Say
Fine
y'all
business establishment.
fine business establishment better than this business establishment?
I mean, how much are they paying you here?
For which one?
He'll say they paid me 2 gold a week, and I get to keep most of my tips.
Roll sense motive.
Yeah, I mean, even though I'm gonna.
It's Noxus. That's bullshit.
You're right. You're right. Because I mean, like I said,
One more picture.
you keep most of your tip. That's still if someone takes your tip, that's still shitty. Let me roll.
Would you put it past people in Noxus, though?
Okay.
I have a folder of like D&D art that I use for characters, and I just noticed that I have Tyrlos's picture in here. I did not realize.
My D&D Pinterest folder too. It's okay, my dude.
Yeah,
And-
I was like, I never realized.
It's alright. You can take Tyrlos, man, playing your campaign. You can even use the same name if you want, so you don't get confused.
Damn. Anyways, so Cloris will say, well, I'll admit I'm not offering 2 gold a week, but I will give you 1 gold a week. Wait. No. I would give him 2 gold a week, actually. With the 1 silver per day, he will get over 2 gold a week.
1 silver per day. What? That?
No. 5 silver per day. Five
What
silver
kind of
per day.
math is this? Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to give him 5 silver per day, and yeah.
So 3 gold per week then.
Yeah. I was gonna give him that much. Yeah. Oh well. Flores was saying, well, I mean, I offer 3 gold a week plus tips.
And free
Yeah.
housing.
He would
And
say,
housing.
and where is this establishment of yours?
This is
Literally point at the bar and just be like, he's singing about it.
Flores is like, it's I just hired some of your patriarchs to sing about my new brothel.
Patriarchs?
Shut up.
People in charge?
Not patriarch.
Wow.
Patriarchs is like parents.
She's trying. Give her a ring.
She is trying. She is trying.
I know.
I know. I'm sorry. I
So yes,
sometimes I feel the need to gaslight people when they make a mistake.
Yeah, it's funny.
God damn it, man! I know I made a mistake. Shit.
Oh,
he would
I'm
say
sorry,
yes.
Cloris.
He's
We all love you.
he's singing
you-
about that, but geography was not my strong suit. How far away is it?
Ah, he's a bimbo.
Can I pull
Or
up the
sorry,
map?
himbo.
Pull up the map for me, Cerberus, please. Por favor. Okay.
Literally just south of Zon.
I know, but he wants to know how far. Like, exactly how far. Okay. So... Oh, well... we are, exactly south of Piltover. That's where our country is, more or less. But
Am I going to dance for a country or dance for a bar?
you're dancing for a bar, but our country is south of Piltover. We're a new country.
Say, what about coming back here to visit my friends and family?
You will request the time and you will get it. Maybe.
If you can always request time off.
Really? You'll give me like 80 days off so I can travel back here?
Yeah, it's a long trip.
Just give him a ring of teleportation.
Bruh, a ring of teleportation is more expensive. Let me know and I can just teleport you back home.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yes. And Cloris will be teleportation taxi to get him, and we offer housing.
You do realize we can always just try to find that one guy that we tried to hire.
No, we're not. I'm not. No. That's too much. Let me just let's finish this conversation.
Personal taxi.
Let's just finish this conversation. Stop being the peanut gallery. Just finish the conversation. Anyways,
Sorry.
she will just be like, okay, let me just I can help you teleport all your stuff over to my establishment.
Damn.
Wonderful.
Get there, put a chain on him. You're never allowed to leave.
It's
We
not
have
one of my games. Don't worry about it.
right. Exactly. Or it could just be like you could say that we have a bit of a competitive pay there. So we have our main people and we have everyone else. So if you do well enough, you could get promoted to 1 gold a day plus tips, and you keep all your tips.
Alright then, let's go.
So he's alright with it being a brothel, right? He didn't say anything, right? He's alright with it being a brothel.
This guy's okay with taking it up the ass, right?
Spice of life.
Exactly. You know. Okay. I'll tell. Okay. To Iosis and the mental link. So, if she's a main girl, main girls get 1 gold a day. Side girls get they get 1 gold a day plus tips. Side girls get 3 girls a day plus tips. No, 3 gold.
Girls.
3 gold a week plus tips. Okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I needed to make Iosis know that.
Yeah. So I think you're trying to hire like a 3 gold a day girl. That's what I'm trying to do right now. And I'm guessing. So I got an agreeable personality person, Cerberus. I just realized I didn't get an asshole. I didn't get a
No,
bitch.
you got a good roll. You got a good roll.
I got a good roll. He just like, yeah, sure, yeah, I'll do whatever I want.
Yeah,
I'll take
he's
it
like,
up the
all right.
ass for.
Whatever you
Sure, why
need.
not?
Look, that's what cure spells are for, right?
Oh yeah.
But what you mean by that? But alright.
Oh yeah, Cloris just asked, "Yo, do you like dressing dressing up as like do you like dressing like a woman or you like how are you?"
Said, I'll dress up however you need me to dress up.
Oh yes! I got the trap. Yes.
You got the man.
I just realized it. Look at the toenails.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he has the fingernails and yo, this is going to watch me the top bitch here. Watch this. Watch this shit. We got this. We got this. Anyways, so that's what I okay. Cloris will say, are you free for a bit?
No,
like
I
you to
cost
be-
money all the time.
Huh?
You said,
he
"Are you
costs
free for a bit?" And he said he costs money all the time.
But how am I good? Okay. Exactly. Fuck.
Lama.
LMMO. Yeah. So yo, Cerberus, out of character, when can I teleport him?
You could teleport him right now if you wanted.
You said, but isn't he working right now?
Yeah. You're offering
Yeah.
more money.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. All right. So I mean, sure. I mean, is it okay? It's not nighttime, yeah, but they're making money right now though. Like the place is open, so it's like, what? Fuck it. I'm just teleporting him. Fuck it. I'm bringing him with me.
You have to go back there anyways.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just bringing him with me. I'll just have
Take Bailey
to.
with you.
All right. So Killers is like, okay, come with me over to the Chlorophy. She just grabs. What's your name, by the way?
They call me. Let me make his name visible. Delirium.
Okay, whatever. Let's go. Let's go.
Delirium.
Shut up. Okay, let's go.
Nice.
All right. Dolores just teleports him back, and she also teleports Feely back.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Okay.
Uh,
And is
Iosis?
I would just like to state, while Cloris is doing all this, I'm gonna start heading towards, I don't know, whatever the biggest, most important looking building is.
So like,
I'm gonna follow Nash secret.
all right. Unfortunately, it's 11. I told you guys we had to.
Yeah, I know
insert
you have to go.
early.
I want to say that I'm
Yeah.
doing this while she is doing this,
Okay.
so that I can.
Just before you go, just want to ask: is Oshiko still there? She's still there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's all I want. Yeah.
And
Okay.
also, Volvari did say if you're making copies of people, why not 1,000,000 Volvaris?
You're just too big. You know, you wouldn't fit in any establishment at all.
Honestly,
he could just
would
knock
be
them
the better-
down.
He would be the better target for Simulacra.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, good session, folks. I'm gonna look for art for my last Warblade,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe work on their character sheets some.
Are we going to talk about Iosis, about the girl she got, or not?
We can do that at the beginning of next session.
Yeah.
If you guys are here early enough, we can do that before.